feels it. Right?
Near the end, she gets a little drowsy.
I mean,
I
I've
just
been
say
awake
because
since
it's
5 in the
right in my
morning.
room.
Okay, I'm gonna press it.
Ready, set,
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Harold.
I took a nap. It's okay.
That's a Jurassic Park dance.
Oh,
And we're live. Hi everyone, I am Nick, and we have
Maria.
And
Harold.
Harold. And today's special guest is
Tanner.
Tanner, aka Tannjam.
Tannjam. Very cool name.
Tannjam.
That's right. Right there. Woo!
Yeah.
Friday night.
Let's
Friday
go.
night. Hi everyone, welcome to Full of Bricks Season 4, Episode 32. And today is August 18, 2023. And today's special guest is Tanner, aka Tannjam, aka Tannjam Lego. No, not
me.
Crab
Instagram.
enthusiast.
I like the crabs. What can I say?
Thank you so much for joining us on your Friday night.
Oh, and we have some
We're the
people in the
parties.
chat already.
Hi.
Thanks to Building with Bud's little promo that we're next in. But we have
cool.
the building. We had, so this is Kev from last
Yeah.
time.
Kevin.
Hi again.
Brick Building
Hey.
Biker. We have Allison Bell. Tanner probably knows all these folks.
I do.
We have Parkdale Playboy. Thanks for coming
Paul.
by. Rob
I like
Claxton. Oh, we haven't seen
Oh,
this
I
person in a
know.
long
Rick
time.
Fritz.
Hi, Marissa. I haven't seen Marissa in forever.
Gosh.
Fellow
How
Tarantonian.
are you?
And we have
Crazy.
Jen Bricks.
Hi,
Yeah.
Jen.
Hey. Fast
So-
to pass.
I know. Oh, and Brick Hive. Brick
Oh.
Hive just snuck in there. Oh, and
Oh, and
Eric.
barbecue.
So welcome Tannjam, Tanner, to Full of Brick. And so Tannjam was actually Harold's kind of neighbor at Brick Village, Chicago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So well, I don't know. You guys hung out a little bit, right?
We did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much
There's a lot
daily.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like at a kind of like the opposite side from where we were.
Yes.
I was actually near Jen Bricks where we were in
Yes.
Chicago.
Yeah.
We
Tanner,
got to
you
see all the Citizen Bricks stuff happening. We're like, oh,
In
what's
front
going
of
on
you.
over there?
Oh, right.
Tanner
I
has
think
like
we
the
just had
citizen-
different angles. Of
You know,
it.
I like the
So we
shirt.
got
Yeah.
to see one side, and you got to see the other.
Yeah.
back. But Tanner's going to Brick Slopes next
Oh,
week.
cool. Are you guys
We'll be
going
there.
on Wednesday?
I am gonna be there on Thursday morning. I get in
Oh,
like
okay.
10 a.m. on Thursday, and then
Oh,
fly out
very early.
Where are you coming from?
Hey, Creative.
from Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you must be flying then, right?
I am. Yeah.
Flying.
It would be like a
Oh.
20-hour drive. That's way too long.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, my drive would have been long too, like 37.
Yours would be a lot. Yes.
Something.
Yes, to Utah. Oh, very exciting.
Yeah, I think.
So how are you gonna- oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, what mocks are you gonna bring?
The same ones that I brought to Chicago.
Same ones? Wow.
I
you
have.
already have a technique how to pack them all the way.
I know. That's what I'm
I-
interested in.
We are gonna see. We are gonna see because I
You-
drove to Chicago,
Yeah, you
so
drove.
Oh.
I made them a little bit more modular. I'm hoping, and like
Okay.
the backdrop that I had for Jurassic, I
Beautiful,
put in bricks down the center of it, so I can actually fold it in half.
Oh.
Oh, very
Oh.
cool.
We're
That's
gonna
cool.
we're gonna
Yeah.
jam it all in a suitcase and pray.
100%.
A lot of pray.
I mean, technically it is Lego, so you can
That's
always
right.
put it back
That's
together. You're coming
But
in
then that's a
early
pain,
Wednesday, so you have time-ish to get everything
We'll be
started
okay.
and everything.
We'll do our best.
Wait, so you
Yeah.
say you're coming with who are you going with?
Oh no, the royal we. It's
Oh.
just
Oh,
yeah.
I love it. I want to
Just
say that
me.
too about me. We, exactly. Me, myself,
Wee.
I say that a lot at work, and people are like, "Who's with you, Maria?" And I'm like, "Me and me and me."
It's like Smeagol, like Gollum.
Just this one. Yeah.
You know, if there's a they, I think there should be a we. Right?
Absolutely.
So is it going to
Collective
be
plural.
a hand carry, or are you checking it in?
I'm gonna check it. So it's gonna be a real game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It won't fit in a carry-on. So
How do you, I guess, buffer it? Like, do you put the
Saran-
styrofoam bits?
saran
I'm
wrap?
gonna do lots of cling wrap, and I'm gonna
Okay.
do bubble wrap as well. And I got a hard shell suitcase.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
hoping all
Okay.
of those things will protect it.
I mean, if this is sort of like an experimental way to go, you can go anywhere after this.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Put your clothes as like soft buffers.
Yeah. all around.
Exactly.
Are you bringing anything else?
That's it. No, it's been such a whirlwind. I have not had a chance to build anything new, and I'm really trying to just wrap my head around what the next thing I'm gonna build will
Yeah.
be.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
work's been a
Well,
little
this
bit.
is it. Like Chicago Brick World Chicago is 2 months ago already.
Yeah.
And I feel like everything just blurred. Like, I when the kids are off in the summer, the days just go so quickly. And here we are. Like, I think school starts for you guys next week already or the week after. Is school started already?
Yeah, my kids start on Monday.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Right. So ours is still 2 weeks. Ours is like after the long weekend
After
in
Labor Day.
September.
Yeah.
I just feel like I haven't had time, and I've already had like my weeks off for vacation. We've already gone to like another trip after Chicago, and I still want to play tennis with my kids. We've gone once. It's I don't know where time goes, but it's now 2 months away from Chicago, and here we're counting down 10 months to the next Chicago. But you guys still have brick slopes, which is very exciting.
Is that the Brick Slope shirt or is that BBG?
This is
Forge?
the
BBG
BBG or the BBG Forge. Yeah.
Because I know at Brick World Chicago there was a whole bunch of you guys wearing that shirt.
Yeah. I think we'll be, so if you haven't got one, you can still get one from BBG.
I heard it's
Forge.
sold out. I think it's sold out though.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
checked.
it
It's a
is.
limited edition. now.
Really?
I checked, it's sold out. Unless
I'm sure
maybe they're gonna have some there, but
they might have
online-
some there. Yeah.
online
They're
it's
all
sold out.
local. That's their local con. So
yeah.
Hey, Brick Jedi.
But did you say you've been to this one before or no?
never.
That's his
This
first
will be
one.
my first time.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I heard it's not as big as Chicago or Brick Fair, but I heard a lot of people are going in, I guess, social media.
Yeah, so Cody Otley, he is one of the co-runners of the convention. If you guys met Cody in Chicago, I'm sure you did. He's the
beard.
very
Bearded.
bearded gentleman with the large crown of
Yes.
convention bricks,
Yeah.
and he helps run this con, and it's the proclaimed swaggiest of all the conventions. So
Swaggiest.
you will
I
bring
heard.
back a lot of things from
Nick
bricks.
is so excited.
We should bring like a duffel bag. right? Like an
Dang.
extra
Yeah.
bag.
What
I
the?
don't know. I feel like on his flight back, we were already forced to buy or purchase like the
An
check-in
extra.
amount, the check-in amount. I'm like, well, you might as well bring something. I don't know.
There you go.
But yeah, he's flying out of Buffalo, and so I got to drive him over
Okay.
Yeah.
and back. So
It's cheaper to fly for me to fly out
Oh,
of
for
Buffalo
sure,
than
from local.
than Pearson in Toronto.
Yeah.
It's like double. So
And
I'm
probably
like,
not as many
an
flight
hour.
issues out of Buffalo either, right? Do you still have a
Yeah.
lot of flights getting canceled out of Toronto?
Yeah, less, at
Oh.
least less. Let's hope. Well, everything's
Yeah.
more local,
Yeah.
right? Everything's within the
Yeah.
U.S.
Yeah.
national. But his flight, there's like, I don't know, multiple stopovers. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it's like New York and then
Texas.
Texas. And
Oh, for real? So you're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
for real. I'm like, oh, where are you
You're
going?
gonna have a
But then on the
long
way back,
day.
it's pretty straightforward. But I've never myself even had that many late.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you
I made
really
sure to
know.
book a nonstop flight, so I got one that just goes straight to Salt Lake
nice.
City.
Oh, that's good. They're so hard to find, honestly.
Yeah.
Like everything's like soaring. Like we have a trip to Florida at the end of this year. I have yet to like look at flights. I feel again so busy, but I'm always like tracking things on Expedia, and I'm like, it's gonna go lower. I'm like, oh, I don't know when to like, clamp the prices down. So I'm kind of playing some sort of Russian roulette at this point.
Christine
you-
reserved our hotel for Brookwood, Chicago.
What? They're
Already?
already open?
Already?
So if you do the Hyatt Place, you could reserve without paying.
Okay.
But already?
so
Like,
not the Renaissance.
Yeah.
I always
Not
thought
the
there was like a
Renaissance.
6-month
Hyatt Place,
window. Like I thought
I
beyond.
know, me
6 months.
too.
Okay,
That's
well,
awesome.
I'm gonna get the king suite this time. No, I don't know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, she's like
You stayed at the
Brookwood,
Renaissance,
Chicago.
right, Tanner?
Set.
Yeah, I stayed at the Renaissance.
Okay.
Yeah.
We both stayed at Harold and I stayed at the Hyatt.
right
which is,
across.
But that was just right across the way.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
across
yeah.
the street.
so Maria
A lot
just drove us
cheaper.
back and forth. Yeah.
But actually, in Schaumburg, there was like a cute little trolley
Yeah.
Yeah, like a shuttle bus.
A little shuttle.
Yeah,
that
I mean they
drove you around.
That's
Did
funny.
you guys take that to several places? I don't think I rode it once this year, but I rode it last year.
We took it to the
Oh.
Lego store.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were just
Was it
on that Saturday. It was like, okay, it's so busy here. Let's go somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we did the 5K run that morning.
All right.
Damn.
Kevin was saying he beat you. Is that true?
He did. He
Oh.
absolutely did.
He said he was so happy to have done that race.
Yeah, it was exciting. I did not train for it at all, so and Eric didn't either, so we kind of just paced each other. And
No, that's
did it
Are you guys
very
doing
casually.
Are you guys doing it next year?
I don't know.
That answer means no.
Yeah,
or you're like
well,
going for the 10K.
I think it was a one and done.
yeah, it was a good experience. I'm not sure it's a multiple experience.
That's fair. Are we on to our next?
Okay, so we'll go into our first little segment. Getting to know Tanner. So as you can see in Tanner's Lego room, so whenever I see Tanner on Building with Buds, I see this background. But before we came on, he actually turned his camera and he's in the middle of a basement. There's more in front of him.
Because I want to say I'm used to people just having like a flat background like this, like Harold's
Look
is
how
flat.
crazy.
It's crazy. This is like, is this like 100-meter track? You can like run.
So it's long and narrow.
Oh, I guess
it's like a bowling alley.
Long. Is it narrow or is there
It's
like
not that narrow? No,
like a bowling.
It's about 40 feet in length, and it's probably half that in width. So it runs the whole span of our house. The basement does, yeah.
I'm curious about what's the span on your wall here. Like when you span, and I just see the side of your wall. Like, are they all minifigs?
So these are all brickheads.
Oh, cool! Because it went all the way to the other side too.
All the way to the ceiling, and then what I showed you. Here are Black Series figures, Star Wars Black Series figures.
Yeah.
Wow.
A little bit of
How
an
did you attach the Black Series on the wall?
Yes.
I've just done them with push pins right now.
Okay,
because
old
it's
school.
It's drywall, but it's not finished yet. The basement's unfinished so far, so I just stuck push pins in there and hung them.
But that looks cool.
How long have you been in this basement?
We moved in this. We built this house in 2015, so. Not quite 10 years just yet.
Okay.
But I do like how it's you have one of the very few view where it like goes deep behind you, right? So it's like a nice perspective. It's like a background.
So I used to have a city back here, and so this is the walkout basement actually. So it walks outside.
Okay.
And my wife used to yell at me because the city kind of went in front of the walkout side. So anytime they'd want to go outside, they'd have to kind of shimmy around the city.
Yeah. So it was on tables.
It was on tables, yeah.
Oh,
so I took it down, and I haven't set it back up yet, but it's on this side of the room now. Eventually, I'll set it back up.
Oh, very cool. So the question, I guess, is when did you start getting into Lego? I mean, if you've been there since 2015 and there was a city, that's been a while then.
Did you have a Lego room in your old place too?
So our old place was about half the size of this place. So I had a small office and I had a very small amount of Lego. It has expanded since I got here. I've been into Lego since I was a kid, but
cool.
Everybody has a dark age, right?
Okay.
You kind of get to a point where Lego's not cool anymore, and you go off to high school and college. So when I got my first real job in 2006, I was in a store and I saw a Star Wars set on the shelf, and that's what's done it for so many of us, right?
Adult money.
So you've been in it. You've been in it since 2006.
06 is when I started buying sets again. And it was just kind of one here, one there. And then I'd see a big set that was really cool. Like I think the first big set I bought a modular building around 2010. And then I saw the
City Hall.
No, the Fire Brigade was the first building.
Do you have all of them?
I don't have the first two. I don't have the Cafe Corner or the Green Grocer.
But you have Market Street.
I don't count Market Street as a modular.
Okay.
That's a whole debate. We can
You're
get
like
into
me.
that if
You're
you
like
want
me then. You
to.
don't have the first three.
But I don't have. I don't have
the first
those.
two. I don't count the third one.
It's not really modular. I mean, we can talk about it if you want. But yeah. It's modular adjacent.
Modular adjacent.
But
So,
yeah,
since
it's
you
just
don't have
kind
a
of
city-
collecting since then.
How are you displaying your modulars now since you don't have a city?
They're all just sitting on a table waiting to be set back up. So
You're gonna reset your city.
early last year, I put everything on Mills plates when I was
Okay.
setting things up, which if you set up a city, highly recommend it, because when you want to make big changes and move your whole city, it's so much easier to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all just kind of sitting on tables now, waiting to be set back up.
Put us back together.
So 2010 is kind of when you started going hardcore.
Yeah, when I started spending more than just, $20, $30 here on a set. Yeah, exactly.
Dive right in.
Because Tanner's
Right.
known as like the Lego encyclopedia. I hear whenever there's a question about Lego history or facts.
Yeah.
Tanner knows.
I'm like the Sheldon Cooper of Lego, I guess you could say. Yeah, I've got a pretty strong memory when it comes to that stuff.
Okay.
And so I guess, do you collect all themes then?
Not all themes, really. So I got all the modular buildings except for the 2.5 that we talked about earlier. Definitely hard into that theme. I won't miss any of those. So I've got all the Ninjago city buildings except for the newest one. I haven't got it yet. Hey, Mara. I have a lot of Star Wars UCS. That's another big one for me. And then just some of the more of the display type models. So some of the Marvel stuff, the DC stuff, that's really heavily displayed.
Okay.
Yeah, see
And then we've got stuff upstairs too. Like there's some upstairs Lego.
Is the upstairs Lego like the, I guess, pieces that could fit in living rooms?
Yeah, it's more of that stuff. So like I have the ship in the bottle up there. I've got some of the little architecture skylines up there. Some of the art pieces that you hang on the wall.
Nice.
I was gonna say
Wally's
architecture.
Yeah, exactly.
What were your top 3 favorite bees? Is that too difficult?
Oh, that's really putting me on the spot. So from the Star Wars perspective,
okay, we can do by
probably it was the Millennium Falcon, the UCS Millennium Falcon, but actually I really enjoyed the Razor Crest.
Okay.
Nice.
You're one of the few, because a lot of people are like,
oh, I think it's incredible. That my only qualm with it is the stickers, which if you don't know me, I hate stickers when it comes to Lego. There's a shtick on our stream where the little McLaren poly bag that came out a couple of years ago, it has like 10 stickers in a poly bag. And I was building it one night, and it made me so mad that I threw it across the room. And then we made a running gag of me throwing McLarens. So that one for Star Wars, I love the Lego Ideas theme. I think it's just such a fantastic way of doing things, crowdsourcing for days, but they've made most of the models so beautiful. So it's really hard for me to pick one of those, but I love the treehouse. The treehouse is just such a wonderful build and such a wonderful display. And
why is Harold laughing at the treehouse?
Because I bought the treehouse, and everybody said like they hated it, so I sold it.
You didn't buy it? Oh man, it's one of my favorites. The old fishing store is another one that's just
Oh, I missed out on that one. I
bought it off the shelf, or I'm sorry, not off the shelf. I bought it after it was already retired and paid a heavy duty price for it, but it was 100% worth it.
Why did you miss out on that one?
Initially,
did it retire quick? I don't know.
I think it was on the shelf for a year, maybe.
Which one again?
The fishing store.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I just at the time I was only collecting. I hadn't really dove into the themes yet, and I was like, well, I don't think this will fit in a city too well because it's not, it's not modular like the other. So I just didn't buy it, and then I regretted it almost instantly and got it.
Yeah, I regret not buying the fishing store.
Weren't you in Japan, Harold, when the fishing store came out?
No, packed up for Japan when that set
Oh.
came out, 2017.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, do you build mostly on your own? Do you have other helpers this is basically your getaway from life, you know?
A little of both. A little of both. There'll be some sets that I'll do with my kids and my wife. It just depends. So bought Diagon Alley, and we kind of
Okay.
all built a piece of that last year.
Diagon Alley.
You can split it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Conversely, I bought the Harry Potter's Icon set, and my wife was like, "Nope, that's mine. I'm doing that all." And she's not even really into Lego, but she was like that one. She was
So
really
she's looking forward to the Gringotts coming up soon.
You know, she saw it. I don't know if she was like, "Oh, I gotta have that," but she definitely thought it was interesting. The bugs, we were looking at that.
Oh, right.
I think that looks really nice. So you have to
the
take
bugs
a
are
look at the insects. But yeah, mostly it's me. It's mostly me. My oldest son is kind of getting into it. He's building his own little Minecraft world.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
nice.
How old is he?
He's about to be 14. 14.
Okay.
Dang.
He's getting into it or he's getting out of it?
He's been in it. He's my kid that's most into Lego, but he has started. He's got a lot of Minecraft sets, but he tore them all apart at the beginning of the summer, and now he's doing his own thing. He wants to build everything fresh and not follow instructions. AK.
Oh, that's cool.
And,
So just like building on his own
Mocks
creativity.
Absolutely, yeah.
We gotta enjoy that, right?
And we did a show. There was a little local show in Southern Illinois that we drove to last weekend.
Oh, recently, yeah.
He displayed one of his little modules there, and just really
What was
loved
it?
It was a Minecraft scene. He did an underwater and then an above water section.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh, cool.
On Instagram, yeah. That's cool.
I know it's funny because like, you know, our first one who was really the one who got us into Lego, or I was just trying to find ways to play with him when he was a little boy. And then the other two were born into this, that they're kind of just like taking for granted. Oh yeah, we have like a house full of Lego. And so they're not into building the same way our first one was really into building.
Yeah.
And then he's out of it, right? Like
he's out of it. So like the other two have followed his suit and
they're not into it.
Aren't
Maybe
into
the
it.
youngest one kind of here and there, but it makes me sad that, you know, we have a lot of things to play with. And
I'm okay with it because I could just play myself.
More for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
They come down just to do their laundry and then back up.
They don't
Like,
have
"Hi."
they don't have their little cubbies anymore, and I can take it over and display there.
So you gotta enjoy your kids while they're still like totally enthralled with it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So you're also big on making mocks. When did that start in your collection, in your Lego journey?
Yeah, I think I didn't really start doing not sets or not following instructions until probably early last year.
Oh, so recently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I thought you'd been doing it for a while.
No, I was a set guy up until I think I joined Instagram in 2021, I want to say, and didn't even really mess with that. I was just posting pictures of sets, and like a lot of people do, post pictures of your haul. Oh, I went to the Lego store. Look at all the stuff I bought, right?
Yeah.
The money I spent.
And then I started kind of digging in and seeing what people are doing out there and some of the amazing creativity. And then Lego Masters came along, and so it's like, okay, look at all the awesome stuff you can do. And then it was actually just challenges. I started seeing some Instagram challenges out
Like
there and
contests?
started saying, oh, let me try stuff. So Brick Fan Builds Jen actually was one of the first challenges I did, a habitat challenge.
Okay.
And then kind of just took off from there.
That's cool. I know. I love this most recent one that Brick Huntress have, the monochromatic one.
Yeah,
Monochrome,
They
yeah.
look so good. And again, I feel like I have all these ideas. I just don't have the chance
You have a
to
lot of
actually.
bricks here.
I do. It's just the sitting down here and actually like executing it, right? Like I'm so inspired, and it's just really. I know the time. I always say that, right? But
Yeah.
one day
for
I
sure.
want to say, but I haven't given my hand into any of that like mock venture. So I'm always so impressed by the creative juice that comes out.
You just gotta block out some time, especially when you're feeling the most creative and inspired, and just sit down and knock it out.
Just do it.
Late at night.
Yeah,
Usually when it
exactly.
happens.
You can't sleep, go down to the basement. Got
That's
it.
right. Absolutely.
So is a lot of your bricks for your mocks just from old sets that you've just taken apart and pieced out, or do you go
Not
to
at
big
all. So initially, when I started, especially with the habitats, I would grab brick and some. So I got had a couple of bulk buys that I got when I was starting building up the city. So I saw a kid who was selling his entire collection, and I think I bought it for about $200, and it was probably 30 sets, including a yellow castle from the 70s. And it wasn't complete or anything, but it was. So I bought a lot of bulk, but then I've got a lot from the pick a brick wall, or I'll buy sets that have interesting parts and I'll kind of tear those down and put them in the collection. But most of my mocks I build digitally now, and then I just order parts.
Oh,
So,
Oh,
is that what you did for Jurassic?
it is, yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's a mix of, most of it was built digitally. All the modules that were built, the dinosaur and everything, and then I would just import right into Bricklink and order parts. And then a lot of the landscaping I found on the pick a brick wall, actually.
Okay.
Wild.
But
I find that's easier because I hate sorting my bricks, and so
Yeah.
I still
It's
have
a
kind of
lot.
a mess. I've got pick a brick cups down under the tables and everywhere.
How do you feel about the new pick a brick boxes? Have you seen
I'm
them?
okay with it. I
haven't
think
been in stores.
Yeah.
they're not in my stores yet. I'm kind of looking forward to when they are. Lately, I've just been getting cups and dumping them into bags anyway, because you save 50 cents when you do that. And
Yeah.
I think it's a lot. I think the boxes are going to be a lot easier to pack full of stuff.
Yeah, I think so too.
The cups are just awkward. They really are.
Yeah.
So of all the sets that you have, you've never taken apart a set?
I have, but no, most of mine I'll build them once and leave them up. I don't
Do you
like ruining the clutch power on the sets. So
like even some of like the Marvel, because sometimes I'll buy a Marvel set just for the minifigures and I'll build it and then I'll just take it apart because it's like a random vehicle or something.
I will do that with some of the smaller stuff that I buy, but the display type stuff, the larger displays, those stay together.
Yeah.
Are most of your sets right now just in the basement, or are Legos slowly coming up the stairs?
Well, they are.
There is some stuff upstairs. There's a couple sets in our bedroom. The kids have sets, but we got the Hogwarts Castle, the big one behind you. That one's in the bedroom. But most of the stuff is down here, probably 80%.
So before the show was Building with Buds.
Yes.
How long have you been with Building with Buds?
I think we're coming up on 2 years now.
Okay, cool. So it started over the pandemic, really, like just to.
Yeah. So Kevin and I met through Bricksy's YouTube channel. Jordan. He started kicking off live streams and like everybody was doing during the pandemic, right? You don't have anything to do, so let's get on YouTube and see what other people that love Lego are doing. I started watching his channel initially because my son and I were trying to set up the city, and he had some pretty cool ideas for setting up his city. So, but when he started kicking off live streams, I just kind of started integrating with that crowd, and then Kevin and I met, and then Eric and Kevin and I met as well. And Kevin had a YouTube channel as well that he decided he was going to try doing some live streaming, and he did 2 or 3 streams. I'm sure he told you all about this last week, but he did 2 or 3 streams on his own and was just like, yeah, this isn't for me. I'd rather have somebody to do it with, because I don't like just kind of talking to myself, or what it feels like talking to myself. So he asked me. We had been pretty good friends, even though he's up in Alberta and I'm down here in the Midwest.
That's cool, though,
we
right?
came on and it was just like a hit. We had a lot of chemistry. We worked well together, and people enjoyed what they were seeing. So we've been kind of doing it ever since.
Nice. And then you pulled in Eric.
And we pulled in Eric. I think I forget what number it was, probably 7, somewhere 7 or 8. And we just had our 90th show, but somewhere around 7 or 8, we pulled Eric in, and again, it was just that instant chemistry. With the 3 of us just kind of worked well together, and we had our show, and then we'll bring in a 4th guest or sometimes a 5th guest as well, typically, just to round it out. And
You guys were all in Chicago together, right? You guys were
We
all
were
there.
for the first time. Yeah.
I was just
Oh,
gonna ask,
wow.
was that the first time you guys met?
Oh wow.
So Eric and I were in Chicago 2 years ago in 2022. So I met Eric for the first time there. But Kevin, this was the first time the three of us
Oh,
had all
wow.
gotten together and met
That's cool.
in person.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was an incredible experience.
It is always pretty, I don't know, amazing how people make connections this way now. You know what I mean? This is very
Absolutely.
normative at this point, but it's again next level when you actually do meet people right in person as well.
You're like surprised by
Also, Lego.
I know. It's like you're so tall.
I'm smart.
You're short.
I feel like the Lego community is just so good at that. There's no intimidation.
Yeah.
You're not starstruck. You come up and people are exactly how they appear to be online for the
Right.
most part, and so it makes it really easy to come and just hang out with people and meet and not
Yeah.
feel intimidated.
Yeah. So you also had a build, like I guess it was the Mickey Mouse or Disney build. What was
Yeah.
that for Target? Was that or
Yeah, so Lego Ideas had a competition. Let's see, I think it was in May. That was to do. It was no more than 800 pieces. Hey, mail. No more than 800 pieces, but it was to do scenes from Disney movies. And I actually had done these. The idea came to me before I even saw that challenge. The idea had come to have you built the Horizon West tall neck?
yes.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, the base kind of looks.
Yeah, so that was kind of where the idea
Oh, this
sprung
set.
from. That's the
Oh,
one.
Harold just has it right there.
So that's got a wonderful base that it's built off of with bricks on the side. And so I said, how cool would it be to have a base like that, but in the shape of a Mickey Mouse head?
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Well, that'd be cool.
And so I did it, and then I figured it out again digitally. I worked on
Oh, okay.
Studio to figure out the build. I ordered some parts to try it out, make sure it worked. It worked. Then I said, this would be perfect to build some scenes on. And so I built like 5 of them. I just came up with different ideas that I wanted to use. The key was I wanted to really showcase representation with it. So I didn't pick out classic Disney scenes that everybody knows and loves. Typically, I wanted to pick out characters that were more diverse, more showcased, different spectrums of people, just so I think it's really important for people that they can see themselves in a character, either when it comes in to pop culture or Lego. It's so important for people. And so that's what I wanted to do. And so I built those, and I think Kate had a challenge going at the time in May. And so I posted for that challenge, and somebody said, hey, there's a contest on ideas going on right now. You should really post these to that contest. And so I did. They didn't make the final 3 voting, but it was pretty wild. There was around 300 entries to the challenge, and it was it was in the top 10 for the entire time.
Nice.
That people,
I
don't know how they rate the top 10, if it's views or clicks or whatever, but
did you get anything for top 10?
No, nothing at
A
all.
nice email that says you have
right.
You can print out the
Good
email.
job.
That's
Try
pretty
again
cool.
the next time. Right.
But still, that must have been so exciting to receive that.
Yeah. So it would have been awesome because they're actually going to make the top one a set, and I think you can still go vote for it. There's 3 sets made the top voting, 3 or 5, but they're actually going to make it into a set they'll sell exclusively in Target or Lego.com.
The theme is Disney.
Theme is Disney, yeah.
Okay.
Disney is hitting it out the parks these last couple of years. It's like
they really are.
Now it's 100, but hey, this is how they market. They're very, very brilliant.
A lot of Disney.
And Lego's just taking it and run with it too, as they should.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, especially this set.
I know.
got that one.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ever build that, or are you gonna leave it sealed?
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna keep it sealed.
Yeah.
Is the price going up for that still, or has it hovered around 90?
I don't know. I haven't really looked. I mean, this has just been here because I haven't been in this room since last Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm on a little break from Lego after Brick Fair.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Decompress a little bit. Have you ever been to a Philly Brick Fest before?
I
No. Oh, okay.
Which conventions have you been to?
So I've been to Chicago twice. I went to
Mhm.
Brick Rodeo last year.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, just on a whim, it was funny. Cody actually was like, "Hey, you need to come to Brick Rodeo. Flights are cheap. You should just fly down." And so it was like
Okay.
the week before I
Oh,
looked
wow.
at airfare and said, "Wow, flights are cheap," and just kind of flew down and hung out
Texas, right?
with Cody and Kate and Jenny Bricks all there, and just met some new people.
Mhm.
Rodeo, I think, is about the same size as Slopes. It was
Okay.
smaller. It was a smaller show, but it was a good group
Okay.
of people.
They also had like an AFAL days leading up to the public
Did they?
day.
They did, yeah, they
Oh,
did.
Okay. It was a convention, not just an expo.
Yeah.
Not just a fan expo. Yeah. So the conventions that I've been to are just those two. This will be my first time at Slopes. And then I've been to a few fan expos.
The one last week was an expo?
The one last week was an expo. Although, so the guy doing it, he was at Chicago. His name is Tim Woods. He actually had a lot of mosaics up on the wall.
Okay.
He
Okay.
did one of the big Jason Momoa ones. You guys might have remembered seeing
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
one of the Aquaman ones. But he just decided, he and one of his partners decided they were going to try and kick off a Lego show. And the night before, it was one day, the night before, he had only sold 800 tickets online. And so he was really worried that he wasn't going to make his money back. And he ended up getting 4,000 total.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He did really well. And now he's saying next year I'm going to expand it. He wants to do 3 days, maybe 4, and make it kind of an AFOL convention. He had a few of the folks from some of the Lego Master seasons there as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a nice little show.
Yeah. Well, I think it's worth it now to always open it. There's a lot of adult fans of Lego at this point, right?
Absolutely.
Like layers of generation at this point where, 10 years ago when we're getting into it, there were these little kids watching us, and now they're in their early 20s and they're their own stars of their own YouTubes or Instagrams or other social medias, right? And so they're still into it. Hey, Richie.
Hey, Richie. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to a brick convention in October here.
Which one?
Where is that?
I know Tanner went to one by his area.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was decent. There were way more vendors than there were displayers there. So
it's not bad.
But I think they got the venue like really late. I didn't even know about it. And one of my friends sent me something from the local newspaper and was like, "Hey, are you going?"
Yeah, that's how I found out about mine.
Yeah. So are you going to is it the Salem, Massachusetts one or is there?
It's in October. It's in Virginia and Hampton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so that's
but
local
yeah,
for me.
they're not the best communicators, but yeah, it was a decent show. They have regulars that travel with them. So what I saw, you'll probably see some of the same stuff at that show.
AC Pin,
Harold?
AC Pin, which was crazy. I had never even heard of AC Pin, and then I got to talking to him, and he's like, had builds at the Lego house, and all incredible. He was a really nice guy.
Uncle Armando for us.
Yeah.
When we would go to Philly Brick Fest, AC Pin would bring these huge Star Wars displays.
Right. Yeah. He brought some of those, and then he just has so many botanical things, and he was doing that before Lego did botanical, and just a super nice guy. There's also a guy named Tom Jacobson. He had some stuff in Chicago. He does like Frank Lloyd Wright meets Star Wars.
Oh, that's
so they're like Frank Lloyd Wright architecture buildings, and then they've got land speeders in the driveway. And
I love that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
awesome.
it's just such a cool concept, but I'm sure his stuff will be there too.
What are you going to bring, Harold, for Brick Convention?
The castle.
Your castle?
The castle.
Okay.
So it has to be reviewed again.
Yeah. It's going to be full because I'll probably start building again next month, but just finishing up the water.
Yeah. How many days is that one? 3 days?
Convention?
Yeah.
They said it was a 3-day thing. It's like Friday is your private day.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't have a private day at this one. I mean, they had a setup day, which was Friday.
Yeah,
but it
it's
wasn't
pretty
like-
much a setup day.
How far is that of a drive for you then?
It's close.
Oh, good.
Close.
Yeah.
Easy.
So Tanner,
Easy.
how did you come up with Tannjam? I know Tan is Tanner, but
Dan is Tanner, Jam is James. James is my middle name.
oh, James.
Mash
Okay.
of
Oh,
them
Tannjam.
together.
That's
It's
awesome.
very catchy, I have to say.
It was a
Says-
video gamer tag that I was using for a while.
Awesome.
Very
shortening
fun.
of it.
And what about the Castaway?
You know, so I decided that it was much easier just to get a collectible minifigure as a sig fig than actually trying to build one and procure all the parts for it. And that one, when it came out in 2021, it just spoke to me. It was like, hey, this guy likes to hang out on the beach, and he's got a little friend that's a hermit crab, and he's
Yeah.
he's just there. So it was my spirit animal, and I said that one suits me. And I didn't even have a beard when I picked that out. So
Yeah.
I
that was
thought
another
that's how you look like, but until I saw your picture, I'm like, oh wait, he doesn't. So he doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
You
I thought
got
I was
catfish.
crazy wrong here.
yeah, when I went to Chicago last year, like 3 people, I'd say, "Hey, I'm Tannjam," and they're like, "No, you're not. You don't have a beard." And
You don't see the
I
resemblance.
heard that. I heard that I was a catfish by several people
Did you?
afterwards. Yes.
That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
We'll go into our next segment.
I think
Unless you have any more questions. All right, let's go. Share your stories. Share your stories. Share your stories. Weekly recap. Weekly recap. So what do you got? What do you got to recap?
I don't even remember. I swear this week was a blur.
Well, you
it
did
was.
So Maria's been building Lego.
I know.
Recently.
Nick and I are having Lego date
Lego
moments.
dates.
And so, like Biker said last week, where it's hard for him to just talk on Twitch and build. Like, I give kudos to all those builders out there who can
Yeah.
actually engage enough of an audience and build methodically and be part of the community still. So Nick just needs me to talk.
So we started building on Twitch, and
Oh, wow.
Maria's for the longest time she never really built. She
Yeah,
just let
and
me
I was the
build.
first builder in this house.
And so her first set she built was like what was it? It was the diorama, right?
Yes,
The diorama. Oh no, it
Yeah,
was the
Star Wars one.
wildflowers. The
Wildflowers.
wildflowers. Yeah.
And then last
Oh,
week
yeah.
she
First
built.
one?
Last week she built the Disney icon set.
That was a cool build. I don't know if
I
you
still need to
buy
get
that one.
one.
That
I
was
want
beautiful. There's a lot of pieces that are printed. There were still some stickers, and Nick would be like, "I'm a pro with stickers." I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to watch you. I'm a little OCD myself, so
Well, Harold doesn't think I'm a pro because he always says it's crooked.
Oh,
This past week, Maria built the dried flowers.
yes. So we're gonna show that to you in a little bit. But I wasn't in love with it when I just saw it on display and
the
everything,
box.
right?
Yeah.
But it's actually a very fun build. I have to say, I like this whole botanicals set, and I'm a little bit regretful now that I missed out on all the other botanical builds that Nick's been making.
I can take it apart and you can rebuild
I'm
it.
okay.
There you
Here-
go.
But they're slowly making their way to our upstairs, right? So suddenly it's like, oh, the orchid is now right on the mantle. What replaced this and stuff like that. So
That's
it was actually a very good build, and I do appreciate Lego actually. I don't know what the word. There was a process where they build on the complexity. Like it
Yeah.
starts first. It like invites you.
It starts off easy. you
It
mean?
starts off easy. It invites you to just keep going, and then towards the end, it's like that big bang of oh wow,
What
this is getting
this?
harder. It builds
That's
upon
awesome.
itself. So I do like that journey,
Yeah.
and all of them are like that equally. Even with the Disney set last week, you're like, oh, I can make this, and it really just brings you into it.
Well, as part of my show and tell, you're going to see what we're going to build this Saturday.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh.
See, another Lego date. This is how we spend our time together now in our mid 40s.
That's
I'm going
okay.
to the beach.
How about you guys this week?
It's
Go
been a
ahead,
blur.
Harold.
I think it's like, I don't know, work really exhausted me because it's my first
Yeah.
full week after vacation. And I was
Always.
just like,
you need a vacation after vacation.
yeah. Yesterday, I slept for 12 hours. Like, after we ate
What are you, a
dinner,
teenager?
I sat down on the couch and then, like, just slept. And I hate sleeping, like, more than 8 hours. or
Yeah,
even
you
5
feel
sometimes.
a bit off, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my coworkers were like, "Oh, you're so well rested." And I was like, "No, I'm really
I'm
like
so off
foggy
now."
today. I'm off."
Yeah, no, I feel again, I don't know. I think maybe it's just summer, and I think I'm just anticipating, like, again, back to routine for school where I'm a lot more efficient with my time. But like, I'm trying to even find time to run. Like, I want to run every day. When the kids are back in school, I'm very routined, and I'm very again, I have my things to do before they come home and stuff like that. But I feel tired. I feel all off. I think by Tuesday it felt like a Friday already, which is not good.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
Like,
so
I
bad.
was like, I usually do the late shift at the hospital. And so when my coworkers were leaving at like 2 or 3, I'm like, I want to tell you guys have a good weekend, but I know this is so wrong. So I don't know, maybe this whole week, maybe it's the fact that it's August. And to me, August is like the Sunday of the week, right? I know that's a terrible thing to think about, but just all the anticipation and stuff like that. So, but yeah, all the boys are pretty much, our oldest is going to his second year of college. So he had to select his courses.
All right.
The middle guy, he's starting high school. So he has to like find, he's tried on his uniform. He's,
I guess your eldest is starting high school too?
Yeah.
Or is already.
He is in 8th grade. So
he's in 8th
okay.
grade.
8th grade.
Yes. So I think for grade 9, it's a new thing because our first guy, he didn't have this, but our high schools are now offering orientation for grade 9.
Is that a normal thing?
Well, Tristan didn't have it. So it's interesting because, like, I think.
Oh, you mean like before it even started?
Before it even started. So the week before, I think, like I think Monday to Wednesday. And it's like.
They have their own frosh week.
Yes, they have their frosh week. I know.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about frosh week. Wow.
That's a good idea, though, because, I mean, they need
so.
to be able to get integrated with it's a new school. And,
right. And even just giving yourself that orientation of a building, right? Like, you go in and first day you're already all nervous about so many things. So at first, when I got this email in spring that this is going to happen this year, I quickly signed him up. So I was surprised when other moms, his friends' moms, texted and goes, "Oh, are you signing, your son up for this?" Because their son didn't want to or something. And I'm like, it's not even up for discussion with my kid. Like, I signed him up before, I'm like, oh, what are you going to say? I signed him up. And
Who's
I thought,
the parents here?
Exactly. I don't know. Like, and then it does make me kind of pause and reflect. I'm like, am I? No, I'm still running the ship here, baby. Right. And so I'm very open.
I'm the captain.
I tell them, this happened with so and so's mom, but nope. I think this is still a good thing for you. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you even learn one thing from it, then I think it's a good thing. So I mean, my kids are pretty easygoing, and our youngest starts grade 4. So this will be the first time that he doesn't have an older brother to walk him to the school bus. And suddenly I'm like, oh my God, I have to be a mom. Can I just please drop you off school?
That's hilarious.
Are all your kids kind of close in age?
Yeah. My daughter, so that's what I did this week. My daughter turned 11, my youngest. Her birthday was Wednesday. So
belated birthday.
She got Lego for her birthday. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mason's birthday was the week before.
Last Wednesday.
Yes.
So we celebrated her birthday on Wednesday, and then she had meet the teacher night. So it's her last year. She's going into 5th grade, so her last year in elementary school.
Yeah, so
and then it's junior high.
Middle school, yeah.
And then she goes to middle school. The boys both wanted to go as well, so they could see that. So my daughter's 5th grade teacher, my middle son had for 5th grade. So
they're so cute when they're like that, right? They want to go back as their alma mater.
Yeah, exactly. They're roaming the halls like, remember when we did this? It's like, it was 2 years ago, dude. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah. So my youngest just turned 11. My middle boy is 12. He'll be 13 in January. And then my oldest will be 14 next week.
You had them all together.
Woo.
When they were like,
you guys had a lot of diapers at one point.
That's tough.
We had a lot of diapers. It was crazy. We went through 3 cars within those first 3 years because we had to get bigger and bigger cars because we had 3 kids in car seats all at the same time.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Technically, you could have had triplets. That was almost like having triplets if they're so close.
Basically. But we got all the baby stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Band-Aid, take it all off.
That's
Do
right.
it all.
That's right. Absolutely.
Oh, but that must be so fun that they got each other to play with, really, right? Like,
yeah, for sure. Well,
that,
they got each other to play with, but they also fight a lot. And it's funny with 3. I'm not sure if your 3 do this too, but 2 always seem to team up on the 1. It's like inevitable. My kids.
No.
Our kids are like
No.
5 years apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
We wanted to try different generations of like kid stuff too, like new strollers, new car seats, every 5 years.
Yeah.
Kind of change.
My kids always, so when they were younger, it was the 2 oldest against the new kid, and now the 2 youngest are like best of friends, and
Oh,
they,
wow.
their brother's a big know-it-all jerk. So
Yeah, they
Plot
should.
twist.
We do
Yeah,
notice that
exactly.
the first 2, they have a lot more interest right now, right? Like the oldest.
Oh, they're like the same height now,
Yes,
too.
I know. What's crazy, right? And so the oldest will, introduce anime, for example, to the second brother, and they'll be in
Yeah.
his room and watching all the shows and stuff like that. So the youngest is kind of like an only child. He's like, "Who's gonna play
Yeah.
with me?" And I'm like,
Right.
"Okay, I'll play with you."
I guess that's me. Yeah.
Yes.
But when they were younger, the middle one and the youngest one played
yes,
together.
yes.
But now the middle one feels like,
I'm a grown up.
yeah, he needs to
I
hang
guess
out.
maybe
Right.
they have to match with their sizes. Maybe that's a thing
Yeah.
too, right? So, Harold, how's other than your big nap, anything else? You got all the supplies for Harry?
Yeah, Christine actually started running this week too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh my
Christine's my
gosh.
wife. Yeah,
like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Did she
Yeah,
run
she's like,
before?
I'm gonna start running again. Oh yeah, she used to run a lot last year, but then she started school.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's trying to make it to a routine and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Harry starts first grade, and I forgot like
in the school altogether.
yeah, no. So we got his list. So we started buying all this like school supplies,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Dang, they want Ticonderoga pencils." I remember like those are like the premium pencils. Like when I went to
Yeah.
school,
Wow.
that's what the
that's good.
school asked for that.
He
And
doesn't have uniform,
headphones.
does he?
No uniform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, we did all that this week. I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, we did that.
I know. This is
We did
it.
school
It's a
stuff.
lot. I know Hayden at first.
Yeah.
I don't know. My middle guy, he's very laid back. I'm like, do you need anything else new for school? And I'm a
Did he want a
hoarder.
bit backpack?
No, he doesn't. So I'm a
Oh.
hoarder. I have school supplies since I was a kid.
Yeah,
Like
paper.
literally, my kids are
Yeah.
using
Paper.
That's
paper,
terrible.
pencils. It's ridiculous a little bit, right? But I'm like, oh look, we've beat inflation this way. Ha ha. We bought it like when things were a penny once upon a time. And my middle guy is very laid back. He says, no, I don't need anything. I don't think I need
Oh yeah,
anything.
he didn't want anything.
It's the youngest who's like, I'm thinking, oh, you're gonna get like hand-me-down stuff. Everything sells
Yeah.
fresh. But he's like, I want like a Star Wars bag. And I'm like, it's really hard to find stuff when they're not really available, right? Like there hasn't been a Star Wars movie, so it isn't like in your face. And I feel like when I Google it, it's like everything's like a collector's item, special backpack by a specific brand that I'm like, you're going into grade 4. I don't think I want to buy you like $100 backpack, honey. So let's go to Costco and find what they have. Oh, good. Look, this Under Armour, $20. Perfect. It's new. Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
But looking
So
at
I
the
gotta
school
ask,
supplies.
your-
Huh?
Yeah, is your vintage school supplies, are they actually cool things? Like I remember our in school,
Yeah.
they'd have like special pencils you could get. that
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the
baseball
mechanical
teams or
pencils?
what?
Oh.
Yeah.
So
We
you know, 5-star like notebooks and
Yeah.
Yes.
folders. They have
Yes.
QR codes for an app. Like,
Oh,
this is
no way.
ridiculous.
What?
I was like,
Wow.
really? Yeah. I was like
Oh my
looking. I was like, why is there QR codes on these pages? But you have the
What is
5-star
it?
app. You scan it, and it scans your whole notes into like your iPad
Oh my
or
gosh.
Oh
your
wow,
phone or something.
I don't know.
that's a new technology.
You're so far from school when stuff
I
like that
know.
goes, what?
Yeah, I was
Right.
looking at the pages. I was like, what are these arrows for?
Yeah.
And I started reading it. It's like, app.
The kids in elementary now even bring laptops because I know like in college.
Yeah.
Well, I
bring
know
laptops.
the younger kids, especially during pandemic, like when everything was homeschooled, our schools
Yeah.
actually sent home Chromebooks to
Yeah.
each and every
Chromebooks
one.
ours did too.
Yeah, Chromebooks.
Right. And so and then we bring them back and forth and stuff.
I wonder if they use that in school now. If every kid has a
And they had
Chromebook.
something
Yeah,
called like a
ours do.
smart
Oh,
board.
they do.
And then a
Mhm.
smart board. I again, when my kids talk about this, oh yeah, blah blah blah. We had a presentation on the smart board. I can't
Yeah.
even picture
Is
it.
that
I,
like a big iPad?
I had a Bristol board, right?
I-
No, we had dry
Absolutely.
erase boards.
we had we had
Or no, we
dry
had
erase boards.
No, we had chalkboards.
Right.
No,
We had
remember the
Do they even have chalkboards still?
I think chalk is
Remember-
toxic. I don't even know anymore,
Yeah,
guys.
they still do.
Remember the projector with the transparent sheets?
Yeah,
With the-
exactly.
The
And you have to
overhead
put it a certain way, or else it's
Yeah.
like upside down
Yeah.
or like backwards and stuff. See,
Oh my
we're kind of
gosh.
still vintage that way, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But
They probably don't have projectors anymore. It's all
it's all on the
I
smart
know.
board. This
Yeah.
smart board.
interesting.
No,
But-
those are great. People, I know people still use those to like put murals up and paint them on their wall. So they'll
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes, I have
stencil
to do
up
that.
and then they can
Yes.
project it
Yeah.
on their wall and draw
That
it
is a
there.
smart way to
Huh.
do it. But yeah,
That's
no,
smart.
it's cool.
Our eldest got a new phone.
Oh
So
yeah.
for longest time
Oh.
he had the iPhone 8
He was very resistant
because
to
it was like
anything new.
a hand me down. I guess.
Yeah. And every year I'm like, you know what? Is it still okay? And it was always okay.
I didn't realize it's a new number each September, October is when the new iPhone comes
that's
out.
when
Yeah.
you get released. Yeah. So the 14's out, and honestly, like he was happy to just get whatever is the older of the newer, like if 12 was out.
Yeah.
But we go to Costco and the 14 deal was a lot better than the 12.
Yeah.
It's
We're
so
getting
weird.
feedback. Yeah.
No, it's me.
Is it from us?
I
Should we
don't
put on-
know.
I'm not hearing it. It might be for me. Hang on just a minute. Might be me.
Yeah.
Where's mine?
Usually, if you don't hear it, that means it's you.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So it was Tanner.
Oh, I see light, a flash.
I know, me too.
Went off on me.
Oh, fancy.
But yeah, so he got it. Do I still hear? Oh,
I'm gonna leave and
Yeah.
come back.
all right.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Did Harry ask for a new bag?
Alright. No, he hasn't. I got him. Oh
Like a
work.
Pokemon bag or something.
no, he was just
Oh.
like, oh, okay. Because I got him a bag from work. They were giving out like school bags.
Here, you're gonna
No, it
use
was
this,
really-
buddy.
It was really nice. Like the association where I work at, they're like, oh, yeah, kids, here's a bag full of school
nice.
supplies. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah. So I don't know
Is
if
he
he's gonna use
excited for
that or
school?
his old bag. Right now he's playing Roblox with his cousin.
Oh, I know. They're all in that.
I know. I was like, oh
I don't
my
hear any
gosh.
echo anymore.
You good?
Yeah, it sounds
So
good.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Weird.
How did you fix
So
it?
weird. I have no idea. It's just I got a new laptop about a month
Uh-huh.
ago, and it just does it every once in a while. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it was going good until like the last couple minutes.
But yeah, so Tristan ended up getting the iPhone 14,
Which is fancier than mine now.
it's better than mine too. So he has a better.
We're like, why did we?
Oh, for real?
Because usually our kids get our hand in.
Actually, I have the 13 Pro, and they're saying it's the 13 Pro and the iPhone 14
are still
is
relatively
similar.
the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
I know this is silly of me, but like the only reason why I don't like to get rid of my phone is see this ring thing. It's like a skull and everything. But when I run, it's like the easiest thing to just loop in my
But
fingers.
can't you
and-
just get something like that?
No, I can't find rings anymore. There's like the pop things. But you know, like
Those suck.
these things were like 4
So-
years ago now, right? I feel like they're so hard to find.
Oh,
The free
Nice.
case that came with my phone had
Yes.
a ring. Yeah.
So
Oh.
actually, I did find one for Tristan's new phone that has a ring. It's just that I'm very attached to this skull one. I like skulls, so
Yeah.
that's the
Brilliant.
only thing. And I feel like if I remove this, it's gone. So I'll wait till my phone dies. I'll be
You can just remove it and put some new adhesive on it, some double stick tape or something. be
That's a
fine.
good point. That's
a lot of my friends like the flip phone that you had, Tanner.
I like it a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not an Apple guy. I had the first 3 generations of iPhones, but for
Yes.
whatever reason, I went away from them. But yeah, I like this because
What
I
is
can
that?
put it in my pocket. Yeah, just
But is it?
Yeah.
I guess it's
Samsung.
Android, Samsung.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Samsung.
Isn't that cool? That screen, like how it flips
Yeah.
and like it's just one
Yeah.
cohesive screen. Like
They,
every time I flip it open in the store, I'm like, how did they do this?
they
And
also
they're like,
have the screen
"Oh,
up
wait for
front
the phone,
too.
ma'am."
Sorry, what was that?
does. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to flip
Screen on
it.
the
You
front,
just use
too.
that.
Oh,
Oh,
And you can like message or whatnot on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. That's cool.
interesting.
So you my last phone I had, I carry my phone in my front pocket typically, and I don't know, busy day, and I ran into something and I
Oh,
just
crap.
shattered the glass of my
Oh,
Yeah.
phone, and it was
Dang.
like maybe a year old. So
Oh, wow.
you get a lot more protection from this, and
Yeah.
if you drop it, it's protected by the case. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've this is my second one of these. I've had 2 of these flip phones now.
Nice.
Yeah, they're pretty neat.
Is there any downside about it?
So the first one I had lasted forever. In fact, I just upgraded because I had one available. When I got the newest one, I actually had to swap out the screen. Actually cracked on it. They're apparently running into latent defects in the screen, and so it was still under warranty, and they replaced it for free. But it actually had it was cracking right along the fold, along the seam, and then it pretty much the display went black. Like I couldn't even touch screen.
Yeah.
So, but no, other than that, there's a seam in the middle that you can feel with your fingers. You can see it if I turn it.
Yeah.
But you get used to it after a while, and it's not visible at all. Like you can't.
Yeah, no, it's so sharp. Like whenever I see like my friends have this, I'm literally always like looking at it. Like
I like it because I can sit it down on a table instead of having to have those kickstands. You can just sit it down and just kind of not hold your phone and look at it, watch a video or something.
It was funny when Tristan he set up his phone, and then Maria texted him. I was getting the texts.
Yeah, so I was getting a text from him.
iTunes, yeah.
The Apple ID was the same.
The family sharing and stuff like that.
But then I Googled it, and it just said I had to turn off the send receive.
We had that happen. We bought the boys' phones last year because they were going to middle school, and they'd have after school stuff. And we got them iPhones, and my wife Angie, her phone is an iPhone as well, so she was getting all of their texts.
Yeah, I know, because I thought he was texting me, and then I'm like, this doesn't sound like my kid.
Right?
Who is this? But it's like, and then Nick's like, it's me, and I'm like,
oh, scary.
It is. It was a little bit like I'm like, and I was at work, and I'm like, I don't get this. Who is this? Because at a certain point, like I'm like
romantic stuff. Like,
yeah,
my son texting me.
I'm like, my kids never quite said it that way. Who is this? Anyhow, that's funny.
So I wasn't sure if Maria was gonna make it in time because you were actually at a party before this.
Oh, I know. I've become.
Dang.
My mother has a more busy life than we do, like social life. She's 70. She goes to a lot of parties. So tonight was another big birthday party. Her cousin turned 65. I'm usually her +1 and her Uber. So it's like right across town, past Toronto, the other east end.
The other side.
And Nick's like, are you going to make our show? I'm like, I'm pretty sure. Like, these people better go to sleep soon. I mean, I don't know.
They like dancing.
They got to get up for breakfast early in the morning.
I know.
They're party animals. This generation of 60s, 70s. They're boomers, man. I went to Lionel Richie with her last week, and it was like way past midnight. He was
all night long.
And all night long. I'm like, Mom, it's midnight. Tonight. He sang all of your favorite songs. Let's go now before the crush of the stadium like gets to us. But even tonight, I mean, she knew I had to go home. I'm like, tell them I'm on call. I kind of am. But at 8:00, they're like, we just started dancing. I'm like, nope, we're going, Mom. I'm here.
But it was like what, ballroom dancing?
Yeah, so it's an interesting venue.
Oh,
it was dinner. I guess it's a regular place. This place. On Friday nights,
like the other public.
Yeah, other public. Too. Yeah, it's not a restaurant, but like
Filipino.
a hall. And I guess it's a dinner. A catering service company comes, and then after an hour, there's a DJ who plays ballroom dancing stuff.
Wow.
No electric slide.
Yeah, everybody's not quite
it wasn't
not
disco.
No line dancing. It was very much like bossa nova, a tango, a waltz, and my mom was like, "Why don't I get some guy to dance
real
again?"
Dancing.
Come on, let's go home. Let's go home.
I was like, let's
But yeah, so that's where I was right before, but I did make it in time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you guys have like weird weather today? Like
it rained weird.
No
randomly.
way. It was like weird.
Was it weird for us?
It was so windy, like typhoony here, but no rain. I was like getting blown. Because sometimes I feel like our weather thing is like switches over to you in Virginia, and it's weird.
Yeah, we got like flood warnings.
Yeah, same with the.
I was like, it's not supposed to rain today. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I wonder what the weather's going to be like in Utah. Is Utah
Dry.
a hot place or
dry?
Well, they're right near the mountains, so I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be, although it's that time of year where it might be hot. I have not looked at the forecast though.
Yeah, we haven't either. Knock wood.
Yeah.
So
Because I was looking, and it like the hotel it's walking distance.
10
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
And then I was looking like where the nearest Target was because I wanted to get stuff at Target, like water and stuff. And so it's
Yeah.
like a triangle to walk to Target and then, but
Get your steps in. I didn't rent a car either, so I'll be getting my
Yeah.
steps in for sure.
Yeah,
And Nick
I was
doesn't know
gonna-
how to Uber, so
so I was gonna Uber from the airport to the hotel.
Yeah, I
the
don't know
app
how
on
to
my
Uber
phone,
either.
So I'll figure it out.
Even my
Yeah.
mom knows how to Uber. I force her to.
I've
you-
never taken an Uber before.
Okay.
I mean, I've ridden in one, but I've never called
Yeah,
one
me
on
too.
my phone.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get from the airport to
He's
the
So
hotel?
I think that Cody might pick me up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at you. You're getting a VIP
know.
treatment there.
Wow. I didn't tell you what I had to do to get the ride.
Oh.
You are the Tannjam.
He is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun.
Is it that time?
Yes.
It's time for show and tell.
I know. So if you're wondering where these beats are, my middle guy, he likes to compose all this music. And see how Aaron loves the music now? It's so many times of like listening to
Wait,
it.
is this new?
No.
It's the same. It's the one that's
What's so new?
But he's always busy composing new songs, and
think
he's
my
like, "When are you
headphones.
gonna use my new songs?" I'm like, "I think that's
Yeah,
pretty fixed.
Nick.
That's pretty fixed on your song."
Yeah, Nick.
All right, what do you got, Maria?
So I got nothing new because I don't know. This week was big, but in my hoarderness, I'm gonna show off in a sense.
She likes showing
A waffle
pens
maker.
and
Yeah, not a
Your
waffle.
40
maker.
or your
Stew.
30-year-old pencils from school.
I do have 30-year-old pencils. No. I'm gonna show this. Okay, so
I could use. Actually, I can't use that. That's not.
I
Whoa.
listen to books all the time. All the time. I'm
Okay.
like
Yeah.
I'm working. I'm also, doing my chores and stuff like that. I'm listening to books all the time.
Does listening to audiobooks count as reading books to put on the
Yeah.
list?
Absolutely.
We looked at the definition of reading, and it's actually like you actually have to use your eyes to read.
Because I always
Makes me
tell her,
sad.
because she always says, "Oh, I read so much." I'm like, "You're just
I
listening
read like
to
over
them."
100 books
That's
every
like
year. I
me
read.
watching a movie.
I
and
still
saying that
think
I
it
read it.
counts.
Thank you.
It's probably better for your eyes to listen to the book on
Right?
tape.
And I'm
Yeah.
holding my. So in my, I don't know, I bought this on Amazon maybe like over 5-7 years ago, and not just this, because this is probably my 5th one that I bought, and it's this brand called, I don't know how to say it, Caden,
Hayden?
Yeah.
Caden, and it
Yeah,
is
Caden.
by far, honestly, one of the best
Is that
products
that's your
out there.
favorite?
And when I found it on Amazon, this thing was 40 Canadian dollars. And if you actually go to their website, it's over $200. So I don't know how Amazon
What
has
is
it.
US, like $5 then?
No,
Yeah.
150. But
You can find it at the dollar store.
because it was like $40, I basically like bought out whatever company has it on Amazon. And
Okay.
this is now my very last one because the other kids have used
they don't
theirs
sell
too.
it
They
anymore.
don't sell it anymore. I have literally bought
Oh.
out the stock. So this is my last
Dang.
hoarded.
I'm sure you can find it on eBay or something.
You can find it on their website, but it's $200. And because
Oh,
I've
right,
bought
right.
it for so much cheaper, I just refuse to buy it. Right. So this is my
You
last.
put them out of business.
I
You-
How
may-
long does it last then? If it's
Well, I think I'm on my 2nd one, but like like the black parts, like it's the cushiony
Yeah.
parts, it tends to like
oh
lift off, and you see the
Yeah.
sponge within. So
Yeah.
things like that, like it still works. And this is 7 years now in my closet, and
So
I
is this
probably
when
will
it-
use it
when will this be opened?
maybe by next year.
By next year.
It just makes me sad that I can't find anything as cheap as before or whatever. And I collect a lot of inks too in my hoarding station. And my favorite brand is these Canadian company called Ferris Wheel Press. And not to sound like a critique of them or criticize them or anything, but I feel like
Just
their
send
new
away.
stuff is not as fun as their old stuff.
Is this
Okay.
a new stuff?
This is old stuff.
Oh.
They don't have this anymore. And this was actually just a sampler. And
Is there one bottle of ink in this big
yes.
box?
So this one, okay. So this is called their Fascination Ink Charger sampler. It comes in a beautiful box,
Okay.
and when you open it, it actually
Oh,
has
there's a lot of ink in there.
so many little
Wow.
vials of ink,
Wow.
and it's
fancy.
beautiful. They come in so many
What's
shades.
the missing one?
So I find like they're so conveniently and portably packed that I can actually bring them with me
It's like
in a pencil
perfume.
case, and I actually use the ink for my fountain pens.
Okay,
But
yeah,
they
I was
don't
gonna
make this
say.
anymore. And again, in terms of like making stuff, However, they do come.
Oh, the colors on the bottom.
Yep, all the colors
cool.
are all
And, like
listed.
it's on the bottom of.
Fancy.
And I mean, they have. Huh?
Do you draw with them, or do you do calligraphy? Like what?
I
what
do
is-
a lot of
It
writing
has
with
a book
them. I actually have what I call, Nick thinks morbidly,
Death
death journals,
journals.
and I write to each of my boys.
Oh, I put it backwards.
So I have
Okay.
a journal for
Cursive.
each of my boys, and I just recollect like the funny conversations we have, or like the things we do, or even like, something like, "Dear Mason, you're starting grade 8," and like share like a memory that I had of my grade 8.
But
right?
they'll never
Something
be
like
able
that.
to read it because it's in
Yeah,
script.
nobody knows how to read
Yeah.
script. It's pretty.
That's hilarious.
But I do love ink, and I just want to, to share
That's what I'm
that.
telling you. You should
I
make
kind of
like
miss old.
you should make an audiobook for them.
Yeah, so Nick wants me to make an audiobook, and it's very
Just read it.
It's crazy because like I haven't really revisited my entries, and it feels so revealing to actually give voice to it. Like it's one thing when
Yeah.
it's coming from your brain and your mind and writing it
Yeah.
out. There's a therapy to it, like to release it. But like to say it again, I kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I want to say things. It's
that sounds mean.
almost no, but it's almost too personal, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Right.
again, it's one thing like from brain to hand, right? But there's like something so nonverbal about it. And
It's
then
out there
suddenly,
when you say it. When you speak it, it's out there.
yeah,
write it, it's
yeah.
really kinda-
Voice.
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't know, I tend to write with like a train of thought. Like it's just open. Like sometimes I don't even put a period. Like
Consciousness. Yeah.
one ongoing sentence. And if I try to read it, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't give myself pause. Right. So anyhow, that was sort of like my show and tells in terms of inks and heads.
Is it
Where's
my
that,
turn?
Tanner?
Okay, so I bought this Lego set to get the new promo.
Oh, what was the promo
Oh.
for that?
So it was the Houses of the World 3. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
now-
Ooh,
Yes,
third
forgot
one.
about that.
That was
So-
like a high threshold.
It was $250,
$250.
and this set was only $215. So I needed to add something on, and I said I could get a $30 set, but I don't really want a $30 set. So I got this bag.
Oh, oh, that
And
was on
it's
random.
It's very random, but it's got some
Yeah.
vintage Lego patches, and it's like the fake leather. So I saw Andrew Brick and Brood. I saw him wearing a fanny pack in Chicago, and I was like, okay, I don't think I could pull off a fanny pack.
This is
but
your
I
Merce.
want to be able to carry stuff around. It's not a purse.
Merce. No,
It's-
you're Merce. A man's
It's a Merce.
A Merce.
It's a over the shoulder satchel.
Messenger bag.
Over
Yeah.
the-
Right?
Satchel.
Indiana Jones had one. Okay?
Yeah,
He
right?
did.
So, but this is gonna have my swag, including
I love it.
Hey.
some
Oh,
hermit crabs that I'm
nice.
Are
gonna
those
put on
your-
people's
Oh,
builds.
fun.
Yeah,
The
these will be
tokens?
my build tokens,
Okay.
Oh, that's
That's
And they're-
awesome.
like little brickhead style hermit crabs.
Oh,
So,
I check
that's
out the
a great
sample
idea.
of
think
what I
every
put out.
single man should have a Merce because my purse gets full of all of my.
I should make some
But-
tokens for Brick Slopes.
Yeah, you have a lot of
you
pieces.
should.
I have to think of something.
Yep, you have 4 days.
I can probably make like.
So that was one show and tell, and then I'll
Oh,
show you
very
this.
cool.
So I went to that Lego show. I displayed at that local show here, and I was actually surprised they put a little
Oh,
award, Best
cool.
small mock.
Oh, sick.
Oh. So
That's
you won.
cool.
You won that.
I won that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very, very surprised, but it was a nice little surprise.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
That is awesome.
What about that Citizen Brick?
Oh
Disney?
yeah. Thanks for reminding
Oh
me.
yeah, look at
Citizen
that.
Brick had some exclusive posters that they had made up just for Chicago. They told us they were exclusive. This one's actually numbered. It's number 98 of
Oh,
100.
nice.
But
Maria
I think
likes numbered
saw,
things. She likes it numbered.
I saw a lot more than 100. But yeah, they got the date on here, and it's the Lego
Oh,
hot
okay.
dog, and it's kind of like almost like a political poster. Like
Yeah.
it's got
June
that same
14 to.
feel to it.
Yeah, Brick Fair had one with Abraham Lincoln on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was
You-
Citizen
you-
Brick as well.
Yeah, you could buy it on their site, which I saw.
Did they just start this, or were there already a series of like
They
numbered?
didn't
No,
have
they
these
just
in
started.
Chicago last year, so I think this is relatively new for them.
Oh, that's.
Are you gonna frame
cool.
that?
I was gonna ask.
I
that.
am, yeah, I
Very
will.
nice.
Nice.
Oh, that
I
looks
I
will.
almost
I
bought
may
one.
bring that into the office. I actually bring some Lego into work now as well.
Oh.
So I've got
Slippery slopes.
the orchids, and I've got the succulents at work. I've got the
Okay.
globe at work, and then I've
Are you
got
known as the Lego guy?
I am the Lego guy, and everybody wants to come in and ask me if I've ever been on Lego Masters or when I'm.
I know.
It's funny.
You're like, I can't talk about that.
Do you
I have
have
an
Oh,
NDA. There's an
should do
NDA.
that.
do you have friends who come to your basement? Do you take people down there, or this is really your
Yeah.
sanctuary?
I do. Some of them. My best friend from high school. Every time he's in town, he wants to
cool.
see what's new in the Lego room, so he'll come down and just marvel at it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I wonder if Citizen Bricks is going to have a poster at Brick Slopes that has the date.
Are they vending at Brick Slopes?
Or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they are. We can find out though.
But they had. You said they had one at Brick Fair, Virginia, Harold.
Yeah.
Similar to that, but it's Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, maybe they have it on their website.
I'd
if
be interested.
People
Yeah.
want to like.
Did
get
someone say
whole-
that they are on
It
their
is.
website? Oh,
I
okay.
know. I think the Brick World one is sold out. I know. I saw the
numbers. I wonder what the number limits go to.
So if they only had 100, it better be sold out.
Yeah. That's great.
What about you, Harold? What do you got?
I actually went to Target like before the stream, so I was like, oh, maybe I need to get some Lego show and tell. So I did buy this today.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna army build these. Not sure.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, this is the new
The
332nd.
Ahsoka Troopers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ahsoka Troopers. Yeah. So I bought one pack of these. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna army build that. Before
much
I
is
went to
that
Brick
one?
Fair. Oh. It's
How much is
$20.
that? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
People I keep seeing like $26. I was like, oh no. I hope that doesn't happen, but my Walmart and Target has these for $20.
What's the regular price?
$20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when we used to
I thought it
go
was on
buy
sale.
battle packs, it was like $10.
I know. See, this is how.
Yeah.
How
I
long have you been
know.
in Lego? Well, bread used to be like $1 for the loaf, but
When army
Right.
building used to be more affordable. When I went to Chicago, or not Chicago, Brick Fair, like this came in the mail.
oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I have that one.
Yes.
Who is
Yeah,
that?
I was like, did you get one of
That's
these?
Bastila Shan.
Yeah, Basilisk Sean from Old Republic.
Nice.
I also
Okay.
got Malik. He should be coming in October.
Right.
So
Is
I'm
there
very
one
excited.
per month? Like, how does that
I
work?
When did this pre-order come out?
It was they're probably 6 months behind on pre-order, something
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tanner, do you have all of them?
I have all in this mural style box. Yeah.
Yeah,
every
these
single
ones.
one.
Okay. And
Which
each
is actually
year,
really
how many
neat.
comes-
Yeah.
How many come out each year?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Like, not once per month? So that could be like,
No, like
They'll-
every
they'll
quarter.
do
it's-
4 to 5 drops a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and-
wow.
like waves. Yeah.
Yeah. I've kind of stopped pre-ordering because I was pre-ordering everything and they would
Dang.
initially you couldn't find them and so you had to pre-order them. Well,
Hmm.
now you pre-order them for $27 a figure and then you'll see them on Amazon for 20 in 6
Oh.
months.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to pre-order anymore. I'll just buy them when they
Yeah,
actually-
yeah.
I
Makes
only
sense.
buy special characters that I do
Same.
want. I missed her like back in 29 or not 20. I think like 2006 or 7.
Okay.
She came out in like expanded universe and missed out on that because that was exclusive at one of the stores. But
mhm.
Walmart
So-
just released their exclusives, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
hard
which-
to find.
I didn't, and they're all sold out. They're out of
Yeah, they're all
stock.
sold out.
Get 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one more. This is a big girl. So I did get my other anime figure. So this is the Archer, which is the sister of the ninja that I bought last time.
Oh my God, that's so huge.
Yeah,
I saw the-
this sister, that one.
Did you wait
This
long for
thing's-
this?
I waited about 8 months. Yeah,
8 months.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
in like
it
a
was.
stabbing motion.
yeah.
Oh, Tristan's going to the Toronto Fan Expo
It's
next
huge.
weekend. So
Is he
I'm
gonna get
like,
stuff?
it's crazy because he's been working all summer, and I'm like, don't blow everything that you've worked.
I know.
Fan Expo. You know, you do have limits. Set a budget in your head, buddy.
I got her 20% off. Like I didn't even know when this was going to release because it's like
because it was
quarter
a pre-order, it
two
was 20% off.
pre-order. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't
Like
want to
free
even
ships.
ask what 20% off
Yeah, probably
because
more
that's
than
a
his
big
battle pass.
figure compared to
Yeah. I think she usually goes for about 279, but I was able to use all my points too, so I got her down to 200.
And you don't
Okay.
even know what he had to buy for all those points, right? So
Tanner, have you delved into any of what's behind Harold's shoulder?
No. The only collectibles aside from Lego that I have are the Black Series.
Yeah.
No
So I
good
sell
news.
like I said, like sold all of these. I have a couple like I have the whole Ghost Crew in this form.
In that form, yeah.
Yeah. Because I like the whole like what's it called? The picture realistic.
Yeah, picture realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faces. So I
And it
sold
got
all the
so
old
much
ones.
better. Some of those red line series were so bad. The
It
faces
was
were
so bad. I was surprised somebody really wanted like all my old Ghost guys, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, sure.
Ghost is like Force Ghost.
No, the Rebels
No,
crew.
Rebels Ghost.
Oh,
Ghost
Ghost
Crew.
as in the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Trying to learn the lingo.
They're gonna be coming out with a bunch of new Ahsoka show ones.
I know. I'm thinking about pre-ordering Sabine.
Yeah.
She usually goes like pretty fast. Like, I think I sold the old one, or I had two of them. So sold one for $60. I was like, okay. I guess that's her going price now. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So my first show and tell is what we're gonna build on Saturday,
I don't know what we're building on Saturday, guys.
and it's this box down here.
What?
What is
Oh my
that
god, what
box?
is this?
Shadow
Oh,
Box.
Batman!
Yo, honestly, like I feel like I need to be like it needs to be small. Like I started small and it's progressively getting big, but I don't know. I think this is too advanced for me right now.
It's not advanced. It's just like a box.
Nick's gonna get the $700 train.
Am I gonna leave the basement this weekend? I don't even know.
I've watched a couple reviews on this, and it's apparently a really good build.
Yeah.
I said I watched a couple of reviews, and it's apparently a really good build. It's got a lot of moving features, like moving parts.
So it opens up.
That was another thing, right? Like me being more observant with how Lego processes the build. It isn't boring. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah.
It's like when you're expecting it to be too like
So I have
step
a
by
spot-
step,
I have a spot for
right?
it right here.
It's not. Oh, look at
Is it
this.
gonna fit there?
Well, I'm gonna have it closed.
Yeah, it'll fit.
He usually measures things out.
But what we built
Yeah,
last
this
week was this.
so it's actually nice. You know, I wasn't into the colors. I thought it was very fall.
The only thing we can't get this flower straight
yeah,
because it's butting up against this.
daisy.
And if you have it too high, it just
It
comes
flicks off.
Oh,
So that's a little. I don't know if everyone's is like that.
But I guess part of my, I don't know, not so loving feeling about it earlier was when it was released during the spring. It wasn't lively, right?
Yeah.
Like it should have really been released for fall
In
in
the fall.
anticipation of
Yeah.
fall.
But it's cool. They have like the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
The what do you call it? Opulets.
How fragile is
feel
this
it.
thing?
Opulets.
Huh?
How fragile is this thing?
I mean, I'm sure there could be a drop test and it would.
Like you can like.
Oh yeah, swoosh it.
that's
it's not going anywhere.
And then there's like, you know, in the instruction manual, you can buy 2 or 3 and you can create more of a wreath,
Right.
for
A wreath.
example. I don't know, but I can't imagine us ever putting something on our front door.
So you can take it apart, and then if you buy 3, you can make like a wreath.
Yeah.
But you can also hang this just how it is.
But it's interesting because like the pine cones are like made out of like little mini trees.
Yeah, Danny, this would go look at a Thanksgiving table.
Yeah.
Those are really good parts.
Almost
pack,
put like
too.
candles somewhere in the middle. It would be like a really nice centerpiece.
They use
Yeah.
the gears here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was like 12 of that stacked together. I found like what's it called? The wheat husks, the wheat.
These
I like
Yeah.
those.
they're
They
eggs,
Oh.
eggshells.
I was putting them on, but they
Oh
were
yeah, that's neat.
they were like pinching my skin at one point, just like
Oh,
stacking them. Anyhow.
Jenny Brick says like it added lights to my dried flowers.
Oh,
It
cool.
glows. It glows?
Oh,
Oh.
And I like how there's like pumpkins at the end of a
Oh, yeah.
lasso.
So they have what color is this? Nougat?
You get like
It's
dark
not
nougat.
orange.
Yeah, it looks like dark orange.
Dark orange.
Dark orange.
It's a nice feature to it. It just gives it a
They
bit
got the
more.
paddles.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
the shoulder pads from
Those
the,
are great parts
Mhm.
packs too.
Yeah.
We did a set draft, not of those, but of the succulents in Chicago,
Oh,
and
cool.
there's
Yeah, that would've
so
been a good
many
one.
useful parts in them.
Oh, maybe I should do this. Yeah, you did that park draft for that one. Yeah, I remember that.
and it came with a lot of extra whips.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, these are
Surprisingly.
all the
The
extra
first
pieces.
bag had no extras because usually there's like one or two
Yeah.
pieces, and we're like, oh, this is a
Watch me
stinker
whip.
set. Yeah.
me,
watch
Nene.
me.
Because I thought we missed something, but we didn't.
Yeah,
Because I was like,
yeah.
why are there so many whips?
So where are you gonna put this though, Nick? I was suggesting he put it over on the wall over there.
On the front door, Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, like she wants to put it up there on that.
What is
Yeah.
this? A
that
mistletoe?
would work.
Right?
That
And then it's kind of like you're going down the basement and it works.
Oh, it's
The only
hanging. Nice. You guys are gonna
Yeah.
start putting stuff on the ceiling.
Well, we have all these things kind of on the ceiling.
The only thing
you
it's
know?
like sometimes it's hard to measure out. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
easier when it's in the middle and you can just put it, but sometimes when it's like
Two.
this, I get it off sometimes, and it's like
Yeah,
it's a little
I
hard.
forget, there's
well,
a,
just
there's
take it
a
apart and measure it.
What was that?
I said just take it apart and measure it, or like take a plate that spans from the hole from each of the holes, and then
Oh,
just
that's
use
true.
that to
We can
mark
just
up
put it
here.
up. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, that is good.
have this.
Or you take a piece of paper, you put in the back, take a
Yes,
marker,
you punch it and then you put that
Draw
paper
the-
on the wall and then you
draw
have
the
to punch it.
holes.
Smart.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then bam.
Smart.
What else?
Look at you
What
guys.
else does Instagram tell us?
Look at you
I
guys.
know. See, yeah.
What are those like life hacks that I remember?
Because I'm just like
Yes.
putting my finger there and then drawing a line and trying
Yeah.
to figure out.
So, are you gonna get a light kit for the shadow box, the Batman shadow box? Have you
Oh,
done
yeah.
any lighting?
Like the shadow box will end up just being like a back
Okay.
background, and then I'll just have like.
Because Light My Bricks has a kit.
Because it's like
Yeah.
Batman stuff here.
How much weight do these shelves actually?
It can hold the
Hey.
Titanic.
That much.
Yeah, that much. It
Titanic.
hasn't buckled
Like,
yet.
it's
Got it.
It's holding all of this.
Okay. I don't know. I don't want to.
They're fine. They're fine.
It's holding Pikachu.
We've had
Target.
some shelf issues not too long ago.
Yeah, but
where-
that was me putting my weight and it accidentally crushed.
Yeah.
That's so
All
funny.
right.
Okay. Last bits.
Every time I take it off, whoever's
Goes
the
back to
guest
me.
always ends up being big, and they're like, "Hey."
Hi.
All right. I think it's that time.
For?
It's time for news you can use.
Shoot, where's my banner?
Nick was saying when he's away next Friday, we should do one full of brick with Alan the Brickman.
If you guys can wrangle that
No,
out.
I
don't
told
remember
him-
this on. I'm that
I said sorry. Nick doesn't want you on.
bad. Yeah.
Where's Alan the Brick at?
Oh, I have it all up already.
What?
Got it.
How come shoes? I was looking at shoes. How do these sites know what I'm looking at
I know.
without using this computer? Like it's
For the longest time, it was showing the roller coaster.
yeah,
It's
They
your
wanted me
cookies.
They wanted me to buy
Yeah.
the roller coaster.
cookies, those cookies. Oh, you guys like the Brick Slopes convention is very close to what cookies?
Crumble cookies.
Crumble?
Crumble cookies.
Oh, it is. I saw that on.
I have been looking
when
at
I
Google
was-
Maps to go. Where can Nick eat? He can eat at this burger place.
Oh, what's this? Lego announced for Target Fall
Geek Out.
Geek Out
Yes.
2023.
Only at Target.
Ooh, what's this?
What is this?
Not heard of this.
So earlier this morning it was announced that Target will be having their Fall Geek Out 2023.
Whoa!
Various
collectibles.
drops of collectibles,
Music to
including
my
Lego.
ears.
Oh no.
I hope they're
So
doing
bad for my
more of the-
cave.
August 25th through September
they're doing more stuff
29th.
like this.
Wait, so what is? Oh, so this is
every Friday, and that's September 1st.
Ooh, I
What's
see
number
Hasbro. And
Oh, these are
McFarlane.
just 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
so this is coming on this coming weekend, next weekend when
What's
you're away.
dropping?
And then
Uh-huh.
Funko is
So
maybe
like
we go back to Buffalo on the
Lego
September 1st.
September 1st.
Oh, I think Christine's off on that day.
But then, but all the Lego stuff's coming out September 1st.
Oh, maybe that's it.
No,
You
I mean
think?
like just in general, all like the
But I'm just curious to see what like this.
Grim God
Oh,
Pre-orders.
yeah.
and
Where's Falcon at?
so there's no announcement yet on what we can expect Lego to release, but since it's a new month, it could be many of their September releases.
Yes, Lego.
Oh, boo.
Well, it could be the Vikings.
What?
Could
The
be.
Viking Village would be a good guess. Interesting.
But only released in Target?
I
It'll
think
be
this
Lego.
will also be on Lego.com
Hmm.
eventually, but interesting.
Hmm.
So you guys didn't hear about that.
Maybe not surprised anymore.
This is something Maria would likes.
I would.
Bookends.
But I'm not really on trains.
Yeah, I was going like trains.
I saw the books and I don't know why I got excited.
I thought these were
when I
Lego
knew they were
books,
like
too.
not real books, but
Oh, these are real books.
I think they're just like digitally made.
Yeah, but they're not Lego books.
I know.
Hey, they look like candy. I want candy.
Mm.
What do you guys think about this?
It looks.
I like
If
that.
only
The bookends. I'm not a train guy either, but
Yeah,
neither.
I'm not training.
maybe if
But
they
it's
put a
good
face
idea.
on the train engine. Real
Yeah.
Do you think this will
Yeah.
make it?
No,
No, I don't know.
It's
I
different.
don't know, but you never
I
know.
think again with
Never
bookends, it has
know.
to be heavy enough to support the books, and Lego might just slide,
Oh,
100%.
true.
and then it will fall off and
Yeah.
shatter into
I
its
mean,
many.
they could put those like the little
Weights?
rubbers on the bottom, like
Yep.
they do with some of
Yeah.
the botanicals.
Yeah.
Mm.
The also the foosball table has like little rubber things,
Yeah.
like little tires on the
Yeah.
bottom.
Dreams.
Dreams review. Have you guys picked up any dreams yet?
I
Yes.
haven't. I saw them at Costco. I was tempted.
They're in
Oh.
Costco.
Yeah, they had
Costco, yeah.
the tree house, the big tree house.
Oh, right,
yeah.
the big one.
20% off.
I want the
really like
Mushroom Village.
Oh yeah.
This
I like
is,
those little,
Papa
I
Smurf.
like those little weird things. Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, those guys.
But they're fixed, right? Like they're not mobile at all. Like not like
I
I don't think you
everything.
can move.
They're just fixed.
No, I don't think you can move the arm.
How many of them are there that are like different?
But they also have the black
A
ones too.
lot. Yeah, I think there's 4 or 5 different colors.
Yeah,
Mm,
and then yeah, the mushroom.
I would assume the
I
heads
never
are
did
removable.
watch the
like-
show.
I'm
I
actually
haven't
gonna buy
watched-
multiples of those sets. This set in particular.
This one looks like Smurf Village.
It does.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a pretty good price point too, $30. I'll probably
Yeah.
buy like 1 or 3.
Mm. Oh, what is this?
Are these like braces?
I think so.
or
Or is it like a
whisker.
mouth guard
Okay, wait.
for sleeping?
What's
Or-
up there?
Or whiskers.
I think they're whiskers.
Are they? They can't be whiskers.
What kind of haircut's that?
It's
1980s bowl cut.
no, it's
Yeah, bowl cut.
Nick had one of those.
it's what's his face from Harry Potter? Ron Weasley. Didn't he have like a hairpiece like this before, but in red?
I mean, look at that unicorn sweater vest. It's catchy.
Yeah, the sweater vest is.
Pretty good. I think
I think
Yeah,
it's a mouth guard
What is
because
it?
they're
Yeah.
dreaming.
I can see the silver in the mouth. Yeah.
No, I like the whiskers.
You like the whiskers idea? Oh, there's
The
the.
troll. Oh, what's with a face?
He has a lot of spots on his face.
Freckles.
Nice.
Golden
Yeah.
freckles.
Golden H spots.
His hammer's bigger than him.
Yeah. He's like
How is he
They-
holding that? Can it click onto his
he's like
armpit?
baby Gimli.
Yeah, they click.
Nice.
It's kind of like the old Nexonite little minion things.
Oh, the baker.
Oh, I see. They're like little hooks here. You can.
Clips.
Oh, interesting.
You can-
Are the heads removable or is it one piece?
Uh,
The hat.
It looks-
no, the head. I'm not
The
sure.
head.
Oh,
It looks like it
Yeah.
comes. Looks like
Yeah, it
there's.
looks
a
like it
seam
comes
there.
off.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
We-
it
We have to
does.
buy our set to see.
we could stick other minifigure heads on there.
Oh, the wizard!
Wizard.
It's like Papa
Oh, you can
Smurf.
put a Harry Potter wand under his armpit too.
It's that's funny. Oh, these are cool builds. Yeah.
Yeah. So these can be pre-ordered now.
Isn't this crazy?
Mhm.
Mike?
Do you guys collect these, Tanner?
I don't collect them. We buy the kids each one, and they open them up every year.
But do you get as the dad get to keep the exclusive minifigures?
I let them keep them until eventually they'll be like, we don't care about this, and then I'll take them.
All the Star Wars ones.
Yeah,
They always
exactly.
like the last one is always like the good one.
So City's out.
City.
Yeah, I haven't seen them. Usually, towards
Ooh.
September, I'll find them in our local like bookstores and
Friends.
stuff like that. They'll sell them.
Yeah,
You know,
you
they're-
can get
But
them for
last year, I waited like the very last minute, and Costco had them on clearance.
Sale.
yeah.
Yep.
So
That's
this
what
is
I wait
available
for.
now.
So I have the first 3 of these. I'm not at all interested in this one.
You're not a completist?
Well, I usually am, but this one's hideous. Terrible.
not bringing you joy. When
This
you
looks
look
like
at
the
them.
unicorn on that minifigure's sweater.
Does. Yeah. Not loving this one.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
me
the
neither.
tail. The tail is just not. It's just too heavy of a balance for the whole.
I think the big rockers are kind of silly.
Oh, it's wearing slippers.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Oh.
It's wearing shoes.
So yeah, this is
Okay.
available for 2,400 points.
Wow.
How
2,400
many is
points.
that? Like what?
That's
24
crazy.
no, $24.
Lego Ideas.
I like that.
Chameleon. That is cool.
How did they do the tail? Oh,
I
they're
know.
Technic pieces.
No, those are the old like
Old joint
heads, yeah.
pieces. Yeah. I
Oh,
remember those.
these are joint pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had 3 fingers on them and 3 and 2, and they would
Yeah.
they're like hinge
Oh
joints.
wow.
They break easily.
And these
Yeah.
are smaller ones.
Yeah.
Like these
Yep.
are the
I
long
think-
ones.
Was that Robo Force? No.
There were
It's like the
some in
red
Classic
robot.
Space, and
Yeah.
yeah.
How'd they do the eye here?
I know. I was wondering that too. Like the piece of.
What circle? What black piece is this?
It could be
That's
like a
just
Technic
regular
ball.
Yeah, that's a regular Technic ball, and that bigger piece.
Oh,
Okay, that bigger piece is the cup, that like the cup and ball joint pieces.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's just the other side of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They just colored it green for this
Mhm.
one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something that usually gets picked. Something that
Yeah,
exists.
stuff like that for sure.
But usually there's like 3 of them, not just one.
Right.
Oh, you
Oh, it
have
comes off.
it.
Oh,
Put it down.
what
Push it off.
what Disney movie had a chameleon? Was it Rapunzel?
It
Tried
was Tangled. Yeah.
Tangle.
Tangled.
So this is the insect one that
Oh, that's pretty. I
Tanner was
think I have
talking
seen
about.
this.
Hachiroku.
I like the grasshopper.
yeah, the grasshopper.
What's
looks
that?
cool.
Oh, a beetle, like a Japanese beetle,
It's like a
Yeah, Hercules beetle.
killer beetle. Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
When is this coming? September 2? Like also.
September
September
7th, September 4th for VIP.
Mm.
No.
There's
also,
a little
the Chinese mantis.
there's a little
And a Hercules
bumblebee
beetle.
in there as
Oh,
well.
Bumblebee. Oh.
Right
Where is
there
that?
with the you see it there with
Oh,
the
here it is.
butterfly.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's like the wings are the
Yeah.
for a minifigure.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Tinkerbell wings, right?
Yeah, it's
Originally, there was like 5 bugs, but I
Yeah.
think like they just added these diorama pieces, which is actually
So
pretty
yeah,
nice.
they scaled down it was a bumblebee and a ladybug as well, but they scaled down the
Yeah.
bumblebee there, and then there's a ladybug printed tile on the praying mantis.
Oh,
see it
yeah, I
there.
see it now.
right there.
The
Oh.
praying mantis is gonna eat
Oh.
it.
Hmm.
Wow, that's realistic.
Cool.
But there's a really nice printed piece on like a printed thorax on the bumblebee. It's really nice.
Oh, we just
Oh.
can't see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's another picture where you can see.
Yeah, I was like, maybe there's another picture. Yeah, all this is all printed too.
Yeah, these curved pieces must be
Whatever.
printed.
That's
I
cool
like
how
it.
they do this. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is number 50
Oh,
for people who like numbers.
There's been very few bad Lego idea sets. They're all
Mhm.
just, I think,
Not a lot of people liked Adventure Time.
yeah, I didn't get that one. I don't like the
But-
BTS one either.
At
got that
Brick
one.
Fair, there's a lot of people looking for the Adventure Time.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Just to be completionist.
Completed?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, do you have Adventure Time? And I was like, no.
I wonder how much that is going for.
Yeah, see,
I
now
don't
you
know.
can see
Oh, here's the
bumble-
bumblebee.
Oh,
You can see.
nice. Oh, wow.
Mm.
That's cool.
What piece is that?
I don't know.
A
It's-
new
new?
piece.
Yeah, it might be. There are those leaf elements on that are all new pieces too.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah.
Those big
it's not
leaf
the same
ones.
one from Rivendell.
Oh shoot, yeah.
No, those aren't the big.
No, those are
like
those are big
big.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Look, like the praying mantis looks like it's eating eggs and ladybugs.
Look at this sword piece.
Yeah.
When you side up eggs. That's from Ninjago.
It's those pieces
Oh,
for
the eggs.
the wheat.
Yeah,
Mm.
the egg
Yeah.
pieces,
Yeah,
Eggs.
very sharp
eggshells.
tips.
Yeah. So those big
Oh, very nice.
big leaves are new.
Oh, they just put them in the grass.
Yeah. You can put these in your garden.
Yeah, imagine. There, our Legos now moving outside the house.
Lego
Oh,
Inventor
yeah.
Insider. So this is supposed to be replacing the
Oh.
VIP program.
We just replaced it. I feel like they just
but
did
I
they
don't
just do something different to
I'm
it
not
like
sure
a
what
couple of years ago?
the difference is.
And I threw away or donated majority of my instructions.
Oh, your existing points are not going away. They'll be rolled over.
But I don't know what's the difference.
Well, just the
So-
rebranding, but I think they're trying to get it so you can log on to all the stuff through one platform, and
Hmm.
Like brick set.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But you get so the instructions, they have a QR code to view the instructions online. Yeah. What Tanner's showing.
Oh, hold on.
Though you could get points because that's a unique QR code. You should probably block that so that I don't.
Wait, you can get points if you scan
Yeah.
your own instructions?
20
Yeah.
points per. Yeah.
per
So they're trying to
instruction.
really move away from printing so many booklets, right?
Oh,
And
they're still gonna print
No,
out
they're giving you-
booklets.
they're
You're
giving
getting
you-
points. Yeah.
Why are they giving you points if you scan your own?
sounds fishy.
You scan your own.
They're trying to see what the market is. I mean, that's what I think.
Who
That's
will
what I would
actually
think,
scan it, right?
Oh, it's
They're
like
getting
for
their-
research.
Yeah,
It's like their-
research.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait, so you scan it with their website,
Mhm.
like you upload it onto their website or something?
And they give you 20 points, and
Interesting.
then they use that data for whatever.
Oh,
Future
But-
project or however they.
Yeah, because
decide to
if
run
you
with
say you buy sets from Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, you can still still get points out of that by scanning your
Yeah.
QR code.
did you scan yours, Tanner?
I haven't.
No,
No.
doesn't start till Monday.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So I guess I shouldn't throw out
No,
this.
I know.
thing yet.
yeah.
again, like Lego is one of the really good companies that package their items very well, and I feel so sad whenever we're going to the recycling dumpster and recycling so many beautiful boxes away. We just can't
know.
keep them, right?
Do you
Or
keep your
even-
boxes, Tanner?
I keep some boxes, but I
Me too.
purged a bunch of them a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think in our basement I've kept a couple, and Nick's like, "What's this doing here?" I thought we got rid of this. I'm like, "Oh, it's so pretty."
So,
Oh,
Taylor
Taylor
Swift?
Swift.
the era.
He's
tour.
Sweezy.
Who got tickets?
Did you?
No,
What
I'm
is
trying to
it?
get Madonna tickets though.
It's like a
She had
Taylor
a cape.
Swift collectible minifigure.
She had a cape once.
I guess. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
That's
I
shy.
don't know any of these.
Yeah.
costumes.
Oh, the red and black is a Targaryen,
Yeah.
and then the
Who are these
pink
people?
one's Barbie. Backstage dancers.
Mhm.
Yeah, fans, I guess. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How does this stage look?
So that's a tornado, and then
Is this her
This is
face?
a tornado. No, I think it's just a.
It looks like her
glitters.
face.
No, those are glitters.
They're
This one
what?
here, this purple thing looks like a face.
Oh.
Doesn't it?
No.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's gonna be like sparklies.
Hmm.
And this is the
Gotcha.
lover house.
Yes.
Now we have bad bloom.
Yeah. Big fan.
Oh, so these are out. I get, or they're not out. Oh, this is the way of figuring it out.
Oh yeah,
So they have the codes now
that's crazy.
underneath.
I'm
So
just
is
gonna
that
buy
what
the
they're at?
boxes.
So basically, you just look at this number
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
The big number.
Yeah.
The big number is Agatha.
Like, this is now released? This is like common knowledge to most.
It comes out
Lego.
September. It hasn't come out yet. But
Yeah.
People are finding them in their targets though.
yeah, in the US.
Oh.
Did you guys get any yet? Anybody?
I have not. I'm gonna
No.
order from Alex Emmett's Toy Chest. I'll
Okay.
just order and full set from him. Cody.
Yeah, I was gonna. Wait, what?
What happened? Hey,
We got a super
wow.
chat from
Cody.
Cody. BBG Forge. Nice.
Thank you. We're gonna be seeing you on both Tanner and I.
Oh yeah.
Tannjam in the house. That shirt.
I'll just order from
That
you.
shirt.
Yeah.
Cody,
When are you
is
guys
that
gonna have
shirt
new
still-
shirts?
Is that shirt still on sale?
Sold
Yeah,
out.
Cody and Nick needs a BBG Forge shirt.
I want a
Supporter
shirt.
shirt. Look it up.
I buy panels. I bought
Oh, yeah.
the QR panel for them.
Harold, are you gonna try this technique to get your
No.
minifigures?
I'm just gonna buy like the
This set.
six packs
Oh, okay.
that they usually have. Yeah.
Oh, they sell them by 6?
Well,
Yeah.
the 6-packs, I don't know if they're gonna be duplicates.
I'll
Okay,
let you
so-
know.
Some of them,
Yeah.
the big numbers, it looks like are
can
the
get to the
same, but it's
first-
like a range. So
Well-
like that 33 OS3 was on several of the figures, but like I guess Hawkeye's 15,000 through 60.
Oh, that's a
No,
lot.
I think this number is different.
This is a lot. The
So-
6,000 versus this
Scroll
is
up one more.
300.
Because I saw the same
Oh,
number.
scroll up more.
Scroll the other way.
Up, up, up,
Upwards?
up.
Yeah, one
So
more.
33.
So same number right there. Same number.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. 33
33 OS3, 33 OS3.
So this
you're
is
looking at
3,000. So anything in the 3,000s would be
This.
Moon Knight.
Yeah,
Moon
got
Knight.
it.
But anything in the 5,000s
Would be werewolf.
But it has to be 5,000s
And one.
and this number.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
That's how we decide. This is too much.
And
Yeah,
this one
just
is-
by
But
the
it's
packs.
cool that someone actually figured it out, right?
I think it was Alan.
Hmm.
Alan the Brick fan did it.
Yeah.
I verified this with the box that Lego sent over for review.
Mm.
They have their own run-in numbers. Unless Lego has made a limited number of sets, the number could change later on.
Mm-hmm. But for now,
For now, this
You
is
know-
what it is.
Mega
Well-
Constructs had codes for their blind bags.
I know the G.I. Joe Creo sets had codes when I was
Yeah.
collecting the Creo G.I. Joe for the blind bags.
Okay, Nick. So Cody says that the shirts for BBG supporter shirts are now on Brick Bling by Jill's website. So that's where you can find them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Brick Bling.
I'll check that out.
Okay, well, we'll see you guys soon. Bye. I'm a small.
I'm a
Yeah,
large.
I kept seeing you guys wearing those shirts. I'm like, where did you get those shirts? All right.
Oh, yes.
Signing tour.
Gringotts.
I feel like-
Oh,
Part of the appeal for this set for me is the black background and the smoky effect. But when you
Yeah.
actually
yeah, that
have
was
it,
cool.
I thought the blurry picture looked better than when it wasn't blurry. Because when I saw the blurry picture, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. And then when I saw, I'm like, oh, okay, it's okay.
There's
Right.
a
I like the blurry picture.
leak of the guap that's gonna be.
oh,
Yeah, I
where?
saw that.
Yeah.
I think Falcon Fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
You see, like the what are those little guys called? Goblins.
goblins, yeah.
You see the
Yeah.
goblins.
Like an extra vault or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's a vault. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Cody says he
Oh.
will have some shirts for sale at Slopes.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
Oh,
go.
okay. They'll save on shipping. Maybe I'll do that. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I have this box and the Super Star Destroyer.
For
Nice.
what?
Yeah. Like some of the boxes I kept. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Are you keeping
Yeah.
it? Hey, Otto.
Yeah. I was gonna keep this and then Super Star Destroyer.
So Tanner, what are you up to this weekend?
That's a good question. We are dining with some friends of our family. We've got some close friends that our kids have known each other since birth. So
Oh,
we're gonna
fun.
go over
Oh.
to their house tomorrow night and dine, and then I'm
Nice.
gonna figure out my suitcase packing. And
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
are you gonna film it?
no,
What? Come
One of
on.
those, like, on Instagram or whatever, they
Trade
have like
secrets,
like-
Harold. Trade secrets.
What
yeah.
about real? Just like before,
Okay.
after. I'm
I'll think
okay with
about
that. Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
think about it.
That's more of like a Eric type thing. Would be like a
It
TikTok
is.
like that.
Yeah.
Something funny. How about you, Harold? What are you up to?
Helping one of my friends move in, and then going to meet up with NoMoreBricks tomorrow.
Oh, fine.
Oh, that's the guy
Yeah.
with the glasses. Like
No, he's actually just like a very shy kid.
oh,
Yeah.
it's another nerd.
It's kind of crazy because like he watches us. He joined the Navy, and then he's stationed here with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're
So
thinking of the brick
small
nerd,
world.
Nick.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about
Brick
Brick
Nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah.
This is Nerd Brick.
This is
Okay.
NoMoreBricks. I forgot his old name, but yeah. And then going to the beach after that.
I know you're getting the most of your beach season
Yes.
When does beach season end?
after Labor Day, and you can't wear white.
Yeah.
Or is that
I
right?
don't
When
know.
fall
I don't know.
happens. I don't know. And
Tomorrow-
then sorting.
Sorry.
A lot of
Sorting.
sorting. I have
Well,
a
tomorrow,
month's
yeah.
worth of sorting. Like,
Mm.
Are you
all
gonna
day.
expand your castle before convention?
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I have to break all those down and sort that.
Yeah, it's that.
Tomorrow
Yeah,
we
it's
have a
gonna be
bunch
fun.
of birthday parties we have to bring our kids to
I know.
Nice.
It's funny. Our kids don't like to have birthday parties for themselves,
anymore.
but they're more than happy to go to all their friends' birthday parties.
Sure.
And I'm like, you're not getting your gift card back.
So our youngest one has a Pokemon
birthday
Birthday
party in the morning.
Why is it a Pokemon birthday
He likes
party?
Pokemon. I don't
But
know.
is it themed? Like, do they have to like dress like a Pokemon?
No.
or something?
But I ended up just buying the birthday recipient like Pokemon cards. I don't know. I feel like it's the easiest thing really. And
Yeah.
Costco actually has a great set right now where it's like 2 tins
Of cards.
of cards, which is
Oh,
pretty
nice.
hefty. I don't know. Our kids never really got into collecting cards. Like we have a small album, but not enough that they're asking and bugging us to like buy so many more of these things.
Harry's
So-
into Pokemon cards, right, Harold?
Yeah, I mean it's on and off. He goes through like these little cycles.
Yeah.
How about your
But-
kids, Tanner?
They're not into the cards. They like the Pokemon from some of the video games, but they don't.
Oh, like the
they're not into
Switch?
cards. I did get them each a Pokeball from Bricker Builds when they were
Okay.
in town for the
Oh,
convention.
neat.
They love building those. Those are
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any other Bricker bells in your collection?
fun. I have Boba Fett's helmet
Ooh.
back there somewhere.
Is that the life-size one or the smaller one?
It's the life-sized one. I got it from Martin from Brick Snaps. He was selling his,
Oh.
and he sold it to me for like $200 because he was like
Wow.
trying to help his son buy a car. So he's
Okay.
just clearing house. So that set goes for like $650 usually, and he sold it
Wow.
for $200. And then I bought the Dark Saber.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you buy that at Chicago?
No, I bought it in St. Louis. Bricker Builds
Oh.
had a setup here in St.
Okay.
Louis at Brick Convention. So
Oh, nice.
and
nice.
I'm sure they're working with Brick Convention, so they'll probably be at your show too, Harold.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And then I guess tomorrow the Bat Cave.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
Well, now
I know.
that'll be fun.
But it's interesting because I am super restless. Like it's a way for me to actually, I guess, enjoy what I have here at home, which is going to be the Batman.
Tanner, anything to plug before we wrap it up?
Just building with buds Friday nights right before this
Mhm.
show. We start at I guess 8 p.m. Eastern and go till usually right before the show starts. So
Oh, nice.
I think they'll definitely be going next week. We'll be in Utah, so I might try and join in and show them the convention hall while we're on. But
Yeah, hopefully the internet's good.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
cool.
it for me.
Do you have any shows planned for next year that you're gonna go to?
I don't know yet. Chicago's the closest one, so that one's
Mhm.
usually the one I would go to because it's about a 4.5 hour drive for me. So that's
Okay.
usually one. But I'd like to go to one that I haven't been before. So
Mhm.
it'd probably have to be a fall one. My friend from high school is getting married in New York City.
Oh,
next
nice.
March,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
be going to New York in March, and then we're talking
Nice.
about going to Florida sometime as well. So
Oh, have the kids been to Disney in Florida?
we went to Disney World in 2019. Yeah, we're
Okay.
talking about going to Universal this time around, though.
Yeah, I know you have to be a bit older for that for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice. Where is that? There it is.
So we just want to say a good night again, but thank you so much for all those who hung out with us as we had Tanner on, especially to Johnny G, Cody, Paul Equinox, Big Nick Bricks, Whiskey 488, Tannjam, our Toy World, Mayo Haskell, Brick, Huntress Cake, the Illinois Bricks, Brick Jedi Creative Brick, Brick Princess, who we haven't seen in a while,
Yeah.
Brick Hive, and Rocky of Allison Bell, and Brick Building Biker. Thank you so much for another Friday night full of brick with us.
And until next time. Christmas and bye.